And
And welcome back to Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
The jumping
The jumping junipers spent
one more day
in the
Fable
Rise realm of Yarn Spinner,
where they
fully recovered
after a gruesome battle
in the cobweb catacombs.
Defeated the
giant bookworm, claimed the pages and
typesets,
brought them back to the surface.
They investigated
the scriptorium where they found a book on them called the Jumping Junipers. It seemed like it had plagiarized their entire adventure up till now. And
as they were reading this,
learning back their names steadily,
figuring out who they were,
almost as if they were taking back their name. A sinister spider began to lurk in the corners
and began to
rewrote their story in real time, changing things as like Ulric tried to tear out a page and eat it. The page became poisonous.
You
could hear this narrator
changing it.
And at this point,
you took a hold of the story
in your own hands, took the reins,
and began to write that the creature would apparate,
show itself,
and thus it did.
And you saw Dark Spinner for the first time.
And throughout the
battle,
he tried to escape.
He tried to disappear, but each time
the story shifted
and brought it back.
And eventually trapped it
and put it to sleep, where the party was able to beat the evil out of it. Also the story goes. And eventually subdue it.
Tie it back to
Yarn Spinner.
The shadow
seemingly subdued.
Yarn Spinner
began to then explain
all the story
behind what was going on here, trying to explain that it
wasn't fully aware
what
was going on,
and that
his shadow
was even missing to begin with.
There was something odd
about his realm, but
he himself was
losing
some of the memories
as well.
Each night he thought
he'd perhaps
come up with a new idea,
but in fact it was actually Dark Spinner
stealing
from the people who would sleep here,
stealing their memories
and stories during their dreams.
And
Yarn Spinner, forever grateful for this, agreed to repay you in
many a story.
Hopefully they will help you on your travels.
And he did actually start with one that
talked about three jealous sisters, and
they are in the
handouts. In the notes,
we have the fairy godmother's
tragedy
and the
comedy of four sisters,
which seems to
allude to some clues that are
happening
here in Prisma, perhaps.
After
that, he
took you around
the
printing press.
We got the typesets back,
and we got some of the
spiderlings are relieved from the writer's room.
Met back up with Squirt.
And then Jack went off to go fetch Will.
And whilst Baird and
Vaike were having their own private conversation, none other than Obscurity showed herself.
And it seems like
she was the one responsible for all of this torment happening in
Fable Rise.
She
had on her
a pair of scissors,
and
basically
in a way insinuated that
she was the one who cut away the shadow of Yarn Spinner.
And after that,
Vaike, I think, jumped out the air, punched her through the face, and she dissipated.
Hell yes.
Yeah, that's.
I think
that's sort of where we left off.
The reason I didn't mention
a level up last session,
even though you are level 6
right now, is because there is a particular moment, I think,
where you will
level up. So
not that it will matter now,
because you won't be doing any
combat at the start.
So
All right. So yeah.
Let's jump back in. Where would you like to?
Would you like to start?
Would you like to start?
Should we
Should we
Will?
introduce Will?
Everyone had
coming
rolled
down
their
the balcony?
successful checks. Vaike and Ulric had successfully remembered Baird in the night, I believe.
Right.
I did.
Yes.
I
Right.
remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Notus also rolled the third.
Okay.
Okay.
Then
Because we had
Then
to long rest.
a few of you
are able.
to kind of recall who Baird is in this realm of storytelling.
Baird's
Baird's
story
comes to mind prominently,
especially since
you can quite literally read it
from the
pages as well.
And maybe it's
partly because you
punched obscurity
in the face.
Perhaps that
in some way
pushed back the
curse,
and it's
back in Yon,
licking its wounds. Whatever your belief, it
seems as though you do recognize Baird when you come to.
Chicken Man, you're still here.
Don't call me that.
I'm just messing with you, Bird.
See, I mean, 2 times in a row, I haven't forgotten.
Yeah, maybe you're not cursed anymore.
You truly are the wisest among us, aren't you, Ulric?
I would like to think so. That's what I've been saying.
He is the smart one.
No, that's Garreth.
Oh, I was talking about out of the Iron Body brothers. He's the smart one. I'm the
Someone's got to
handsome
carry the burden.
one. I know. Notice, did you see? I punched obscurity in the face. See that? That was pretty cool.
I just fell asleep before everyone else last night.
Oh. Notice, I punched obscurity in the face. Can you believe it?
I believe it.
It was for you. And then I actually did it twice. One for you, one for Bird.
Thank you. I don't think it would have stopped you regardless. But thank you.
I'll take the list out of my pocket and I'll cross off punch obscurity in the face.
That was on the list.
I believe it's one of the first things on the list.
Yeah?
Wasn't it on the list 3 times?
Ah, shit, you're right. And I'll scribble it in 2 more times. Well, looks like I gotta punch her again. Oh no.
Oh no.
Glottic adds
also punch
obscurity in the face
to his list.
Let's go, Goltic. Let me see that list. What's on Goltic's list?
That's at the top.
That's it.
That's it.
I think actually you'll put on.
This is
I think
quite
actually
the start,
you'll put
Goltic.
on. Yeah.
I have another one.
I have another one. He pulls out
and that says
another
make a
list, and that says make a list.
And then he crosses that out.
And then he crosses that out.
He's learning from the best, I guess.
Vaike wipe a tear from his eye. I've never been more proud of you than I have in this moment, Goltic.
Thanks. And
Vaike, and
it's good to remember.
what
your name is.
What your name is
In the morning
this time.
I would have been lost without you.
I would have been lost without you.
I would have been lost without you. Bring it in. Bring him into a hug.
Oh.
You didn't even
Slimy.
give me a hug.
Slimy.
Oh,
Sorry, Ulric. Sorry, Ulric.
A glottic
A glottic hugs you. Thinking he's talking to you.
This is what I wanted.
There you go.
Even when I didn't
Pat on the
know,
back.
even when I didn't know who you were, Blondie, I figured we had some sort of bond. I thought we were like our rivals or something.
Yeah,
Wait.
made the most sense.
I've got a name, you know. It's Garreth.
No, you're the gingerbread man.
I thought he was the Muffin Man.
I guess either works.
Muffins aren't usually made with ginger. I mean, they can be made with ginger.
I mean, living in the woods underneath all those trees, when it rains, it really was a Drury Lane.
Oh no.
Well, he's my savior.
Says Squirt, who's still hiding behind Garreth from Ulric.
Why? What happened?
He tried to eat me.
Oh yeah, Ulric was hungry.
Ulric!
Yeah. Why?
We need him to get the
That's
yarn.
the kind of adventure I signed up for. Yeah.
It was a joke. Just a joke.
It felt real.
So real.
Didn't you sign up for a once-in-a-lifetime adventure?
Yeah, you know, you only get one. You only get one of those once in a lifetime. So you know.
I didn't think my
I
lifetime
didn't think my lifetime would end.
What is the rule, Ulric? You don't eat sentient metal objects, okay? Unless they're evil.
Yeah.
Don't
We
eat
never.
friend.
Have we ever really had to sit down with Squirt?
Fake. That is that's awfully specific. How about generalizes to don't eat friends?
No,
Yeah, babe. Come on.
no, don't eat sentient objects unless they're evil. That's a good rule of thumb. Like the tin soldiers, they're sentient metal objects. Eat them. All right. Here's some seconds. Here's some thirds. Snicker snack and Squirt, stay away.
I think Ulrich could break his teeth on Snicker Snack.
I don't think so. That's why I won't be trying.
Is your mouth watering when you say that?
Yeah, a little bit. Snicker Snack's like supreme. It's like the. Is Snicker Snack? I assume it's metal. I guess, right?
It is.
Okay, I'm sure it's like top tier.
Wow,
I think what gets Ulrich stuck is the fact that snack's in the name.
Yeah,
He can't stop thinking about food.
that's the problem.
I snicker at the
Snickering
fact.
Mm.
I snicker at the fact of that little snack.
Is that a pickup line to Snicker Snack?
It gets it in my stomach. I can be whatever it thinks.
You're the worst.
Best at being.
At that point,
Jack,
you hear Jack going down the road.
He's like, all right,
He's like, all right, snack time's over.
Time for some
tears and
reunions. Why am I the
one
reuniting people?
I should be
separating them
to make them all lonely.
No, Jack, you're a good pumpkin.
Either way,
Jack kind of grumbles and goes behind everyone.
Oh.
What's up, Big Red? What's up, Will?
Big Red,
Will, and Squeamish
he's
trailing somewhere behind, carrying a load of cargo
from
Big Red's ship.
Do we see the getaway gang talking to the spiders up at the front?
The getaway gang
actually isn't here, but they
will. Jack
mentions they're in Little Oak,
but they're just outside.
Okay.
Someone's gotta
keep a lookout.
They can come in if you.
Want them to.
We don't know how this is gonna go.
Yeah.
Will and
Red standing side by side.
Kind of
a little bit at odds. Maybe they realize they're standing a little too close. They're gonna.
Oh.
Well, good to see you all in one piece. This place is not what I remember. It was mass panic. Last time I left. Snuck away whilst Everyone was
panicking
over
some missing typesets.
He kind of looks towards
He kind of looks towards Will.
Some torn up
pages.
Will's like, yeah,
we're here to
fix that, all right?
And
stop holding that over me. I agreed to come here. I agreed we would
rewrite a story.
Yeah, we dealt with the typesets, actually.
Oh,
Yep.
Speaking of the typesets, if you wanted to leave a message to Wendy, why don't just tell it yourself or give us a message?
I think it was before you met us.
Send someone else to tell a message? Taking stuff from people isn't very nice, especially if they're good people.
Debatable.
People who
wrote
my own destiny
and
an
inescapable future.
It feels
It's
sort of
not
like
someone telling you what to do.
It's not inescapable.
It certainly felt like
I was stuck in a web.
This place is more
like a prison.
That's why I didn't want to.
That's why I didn't want to come back.
Nor send anyone
here.
But more than that, I guess. I guess it was hard to say. In person. The words I wanted to. I didn't want to face the facts that.
Well, good news is Wendy's here. She wants to talk to you.
Right, Wendy?
Right, Wendy. Come on, Wendy.
Demeanor
suddenly changes. Like,
He's just admitting he
couldn't talk to her face to face, and then suddenly she appears behind Garreth,
stepping over
the
oil
can and pumpkin,
and gives a little
wave,
and Will's like,
Wendy, rushes towards her.
And as
they embrace, they sort of like lift up into the air slightly.
As Will
takes her hand, says, "You're right.
I'm so sorry I left you here. I promised I'd come back. But it was these poor children I needed to save, and this evil hag. She says, "It's all right, Will.
It's all right, Will.
They've explained everything.
And I know you were doing some good in the world."
Will kind of like
looks a little
sheepish and
guilty, perhaps, knowing
you guys knowing
that he's
doing good,
but he's more righting his own wrongs.
And
seems like that pattern continues as he says,
"I'm
sorry about
ruining our story. I'm here to
fix things, and
if you wanna recreate it, we can. And Wendy says,
I think we can improve it.
And she smiles.
Looks
back at the
rest of you.
These guys have got some
really good ideas.
Right, Garreth?
There were some ideas. Wait, Yarn Spinner, you had the book, right?
He comes
scuttling
through
and into the entrance.
Oh, yes,
of course.
And here I've
tidied up the book,
cleaned up a little
bit of the
holes that
the bookworms chew through.
But yes, so there's still some space left
at the end here.
Some new blank
pages I've
sewn in. And you can see little pages that have got little tiny webs that have stuck the new ones in.
Fresh pages to be
to write in.
Let's see. How does it go so far?
Where did it leave off?
The story leaves
off
when well, I guess
Big Red.
There's a big confrontation
with Big Red because The combination of the
adventure is then,
and it's like then that
Wendy kind of leaves Neverland and heads off.
Mhm.
But
Big Red is
Big Red is
they're
they're basically
mid-fight
mid-fight
with Big Red.
with Big Red.
Yes, and don't
forget about giving me a better story.
Aye.
Aye.
Wait. Did Wendy leave Neverland, or did she leave and go home?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
she goes home.
And
Will stays behind.
With the lost
boys.
boys.
Getaway game. Maybe?
The getaway game. The equivalent.
And of course,
Is there space
she grows up.
write in the adventures that happened in Prismere?
how so?
How
do you
so?
wanna tie it to
How do you
that?
want to tie it to
How are
that?
you tying it to that?
How are you tying it to that?
Rather than that Wendy went home, she got trapped due to some cataclysm that tore the book into here.
Oh, make the first book into a cliffhanger.
Yeah,
It gives these three the ability to
continue making new books,
enter into their new stories.
so their stories don't have to end.
And we could have a heroic turn of Big Red protecting Will and Wendy from whatever's occurring. That way he is a supporting cast member in the future book. It's a bit of a twist, but
Big Red says.
You want us to be
writers
here
in Fable Rise.
Rise?
We're characters
in a book.
That's where we belong.
That's where we belong.
None of this.
Fourth wall breaking nonsense.
Too much for my
Too
head.
much for my head.
You're as
Too
much a
meta.
person as you're a character in a book. Don't let the character in the book hold
Right,
you
but-
back.
Right, but
You're more than what's in the book.
besides,
Don't know whether
You're
don't know
also-
whether it's
Don't know whether
You're
it's
also
healthy.
part of our
healthy
story.
us knowing out.
Well,
Well,
I guess so.
I guess so.
I just don't know whether
I
it's
just don't know whether it's
feasible us
being in
the book as
in
well
the book
as
as well as in here in real life, where
returning
it's like we know some great secret of the world,
others don't.
but others don't.
Snug
Snug
backs away.
backs away slightly. Good Juniper.
Goes to
Go pet Juniper.
This feels hard.
This feels hard. That's all.
Like knowledge.
Like forbidden knowledge
that forever
that changes a man
I mean, at this point,
or a woman.
you've seen how heroic Squeamish can be. Do you think he can really just go back to entirely the way he was before? And would you want him to? You're changed by the good and the bad. While there was some bad that happened here, there was also plenty good. You are different people than the book originally wrote you to be. And that's a truth that we won't be able to avoid.
You hear
You hear squeamish and squelch.
Echo that
And
sentiment.
echo that sentiment.
Yes, Captain.
Yes, Captain.
Who would we be
without
you?
Without you.
Well,
You'd
probably be in what's her hag's
name? Scab's
Mushroom Garden.
Mushroom Garden.
Probably doing her
dirty work.
If they were, then they'd probably having a vacation now.
Was there-
A very long vacation.
Wendy, was there
Hmm.
anyone waiting for you back home?
Yes,
My family and
the rest of my
siblings are still in
in
the
the book as
in the
well.
book as well.
Hmm.
I would
I
like to
would
return
like
to
to return
them,
to them, but
but
That's fair.
at the same time,
the
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 whole
writing our
story, it never
does sound
ending,
like
does sound like
an interesting prospect.
an interesting prospect.
I just don't know how
I
long.
just don't know how long
Time I could
I could
keep that up.
keep that up.
Don't you write from home? Aren't you aren't you going to tell your stories to your siblings?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
So you don't need to stay here to continue writing your story. You can do it from within.
Hmm.
Maybe even together with Will.
And I'm sure if, with how he's changed with Prismare and everything, Red, would you be willing to look after the Lost Boys? Let's Will make the decision himself whether he wants to stay or go.
Will says.
Will says,
you
"Wait, you want
their nemesis?
Mhm.
To
then
lead
Nemesis to lead them?"
Big Red says.
Big Red says,
Yes, they have.
"Yes, we have been
fighting for a long
fighting
time.
for a long time.
Those Lost Boys.
Those Lost Boys are
Sort of
sort of
our enemies.
our enemies.
Why don't we add in a way for Will to go back and forth between wherever Wendy lives and wherever he lives, and that way they can live happily ever after. And let's give Big Red an open sea so that way he can explore.
No
and be
longer
content.
trapped?
They're no longer trapped in those isles. I mean, the crocodile's gone, so
Aye.
it seems like a win-win situation for both parties, right?
And even if Wendy goes back, I think, Will, you've grown a lot as a person. You may have, while remaining a kid at heart and remaining a child, also found a way to grow up at the same time. Maybe that's the secret.
Kind of shudders at the
Kind of
thought.
shudders at the thought.
Wait,
Wait,
I grew up.
I grew up.
I didn't grow up, did I?
I didn't grow up, did I?
Like checks himself.
Like
like,
checks
you-
himself. Like, wait,
Well, you
My hair
grew.
falling
my
out?
hair falling out?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No.
No.
You grew up, and then Baird will walk over to Will, and he'll press he'll press Will's chest, and he goes, "You grew up a little bit in here. Not so much,
Oh.
but in the way that it matters. Here you are, wanting to do what's best for Wendy, despite what you want. Trying to right the wrongs that happened. Taking responsibility is a little bit of a way of growing up. But it's a way of growing up that even kids can learn to do."
He does a little.
He does a little
nod.
nod.
A slight nod.
A slight nod.
So
So
we can come.
we
back
can
here?
come back here,
Yarn spinner.
yarn spinner.
We wouldn't be
Trapped
in the story.
trapped in the story.
Well,
Well,
my realm.
my realm does seemingly change locale every now and again. We could visit many realms across the Feywilds. But it is this realm here that gives the power to change and bring stories to life. So I guess yes, you could. There are near endless realms in the Feywild to explore. Meanwhile, yourselves in the story. Well, they could take a different path if you wanted. And you could jump out at any point. Whether it's at the end of the story or the very beginning.
Does that sound acceptable to you, Red?
This is all very confusing. Can you somehow just get me back in there without any knowledge of this strange world of the outside? I'd rather be blissfully unaware that there's some great storyteller shaping my life and every move.
That's fair. Can't blame the guy. Could you imagine if we were just like being shaped by people and in a story?
I couldn't imagine that.
Yarn Spinner, do you think if Squeamish and Squelch were interested, you could write a portal so that they could go with Red? He does need a bit of a crew, and I think they fit in quite well.
Jansman's like, that's a little peculiar of a question. Obviously these great characters were once in a book. They've been taught out through the magic of Fable-Rise. They have become real. But to send a real person back into a story. Starts scratching his head. What happens then?
Wait, these guys aren't from the book?
No. Squeamish and Squelch were found by Big Red, and he formed his own crew outside of the book.
Oh,
Most interesting indeed.
Oh my goodness.
It suddenly dawns on Yarn Spinner as he remembers the book, The Jumping Junipers, that he was writing. That Dark Spinner was plagiarizing. And you forgot your name. You forgot. Well, that was as far as you got. But the half-orc, known as Nobody, lost themselves eventually. They didn't know who they were, what they were, they were slowly being wrote back into a story. Almost as if they were becoming nothing here. Which is very strange. Like they can't exist in perhaps two places at once. But maybe that's also a secret to allowing Will and Wendy to exist here as well. Is because of course if you put them back, they were only here because the pages were torn out. The story is sort of like on pause, if you will. It just sort of ends, and you put them back in the book. They either have to go back in fully, or they can't be both here and in the book at the same time. Otherwise, something strange, peculiar happens, or you start losing yourself. But you mentioned earlier a way to come back and forth.
A portal? A door?
Yeah.
making
write in-
Fablerise
you write
part of
in-
the story.
Exactly.
Yeah,
If you intertwine
the
actual realm, like you were mentioning,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, intertwine Fablerise.
you're creating a bridge.
you're creating a bridge.
Okay, yeah.
And any time Will and Wendy are not in the story, say they go off on their wild adventures,
There's a chapter
and there's a chapter that doesn't include them.
It's because they're
It's because they're here in Fablerise.
Off
and
on
then they
their
can return-
wild
and they can
adventures.
return. Exactly. And yeah, that's exactly what you would need to create is
a sort of bridge
between worlds
made of silken web.
made of silken web.
Is there, Yarn Spinner, a place in Fablerise? Do you think we could fit a bridge or a door?
Yes.
I think so.
I think so. Yeah. Well,
Looks around out
out from his realm.
I think perhaps a bridge that spans from like the scriptorium, maybe. That way, it kind of opens the doors to even more characters coming out. But
That would make sense. It would give opportunities.
Can't the bridge be in the nursery?
Oh, the Nursery of New Ideas. That makes sense too.
well, it's already
there, probably.
Because that's where
I
just came up with it.
just came up with it.
If you look over
towards the nursery,
that's where all
of Yarn Spinner's ideas kind of
apparate
originally.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
so
probably
you
start to see-
probably start to see- Peeking out.
yeah, it's still appearing out of thin air. Its bridge of woven silk
is
apparating and seems to be coming
from
sort of
square-like portal
that actually looks
like the open pages of a book.
Wendy, is there a way you know how to get to Will's realm, no matter what? A direction you can go? That's probably where we would need to point such a bridge.
It's the sky.
It's the sky, isn't it? Will?
Will kind of
nods and says,
"Yeah,
you have to fly. You have to fly.
You have to think happy.
You have to think happy thoughts
and
and
fly
all the way to Neverland."
Okay. A bridge powered by happy thoughts.
The two
seem to get excited by the idea of this, and
And
Will, what time
Alright.
is it?
It's time to write a story.
time to write a story.
It's adventure time!
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Will gets pumped by the idea that he can
come
come and go
as often as he pleases. Both being able to live
And
out
both being
Screams
able to
just
live out
felt
his
it.
story.
Follow the bridge to
and sp-
Big Red.
to go
Go into the book
and play out the
and
adventure
play out the adventure
as new characters
as self-inserts.
I wonder if I could do
this with other books.
He looks back at
He looks back at his shelf where you see
Tomb of Annihilation,
Curse of Strahd,
and
lots of other books
and adventure modules.
and adventure modules.
Yes, I think this
is the foundation of something marvelous.
A way
You can enter into a make-believe world.
Play out all your
imaginations as
whatever character you
want. You might be able to even
change your character.
change your character.
Now you're starting to sound crazy. That's a little much.
Snug is like,
I like it. I want to try.
Can I go?
Can I go?
I want to jump in all this
I
story.
want to jump in all this story.
Ooh.
I could be a cameo.
I could be a cameo.
In every story, I can show up.
Jansen was like,
steady on there, Snake. We'll see if we can fit you in somewhere.
Yay. Okay, so Big Red's like, right. Just make sure to wipe me memories and and he says, what about our arch rivalry? How does that end? I defeat Will.
I
defeat Will and his
right?
lost boys, right? I feed them to the crocodile instead.
But the crocodile's no more.
Yeah.
Maybe the crocodile shows up in the last moment as you're about to beat Will and almost gets you, but Will, in the final moment, helps you, and you both fight the crocodile back to the briny deep together. Ends the rivalry, but also it ends the torment. And it gives you an opportunity to travel along with Will. You have a ship, many places to go, many places to see, people to meet. Adventure, be Colin.
Man after my own soul there, Verda.
You at least need to write him a new rival, though.
Oh, of course.
It'd be no fun without that, right?
Can we get a Captain Blue?
Captain
What if
Multi-Pop.
he's gonna like pay taxes on his like cargo? That's his rival.
Captain who?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Captain Bluebeard.
Bluebeard.
A Captain,
Captain Blue Eyes?
Blue Moon.
Captain Little Blue.
Captain Monty cracks me up.
To be fair, that kind of came to my brain, but I was like, no, don't say it.
Oh dear.
He's cursed, to be fair.
Yeah.
Conflict.
They're all cursed.
Conflict.
All right. Well, I trust your discretion. These all sound like great rivals. Send them all. I can take them.
Oh, for sure.
All right then. Let's get this show on the road. Right? Chop,
Yeah,
boys.
Chop,
Chop, boys.
I'm sure Baird and Garreth will come over and we'll help Yard Spinner and write this all in order.
Yeah. You sit down in the writing room. Get this all ironed out. You got the story, like you say, the culmination, the final battle. Will saving Big Red from the crocodile, and in turn owes him his life, sort of thing, and ends the rivalry, ends the torment, and Will. Big Red goes off to set sail on new adventures, his own line of books, where he fights off all these different captains, seven captains, seven seas, something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure Red's over the shoulder, giving us notes on things he's interested in. Yep.
And then Wendy and Will, they end up finding this. You write in the events of Witchlight as well, where Will doesn't want Wendy to go, and effectively rips open a portal in reality to another world, tearing himself free. Everything that's happened in Witchlight is described. And then even you writing it in now, he found new friends. They helped him create a bridge between worlds, so that he could come back as often as he liked. Spend time with Wendy, explore the Feywild together with the getaway gang by day, and then by night coming by night here, by twilight. With the getaway gang by twilight, and the Lost Boys by day. He could effectively come and go between places, and the story never ended. It always just sort of picked up where he left off. And
a very touching bit at the end about even after all these adventures, Wendy telling the story to the people in her life, expanding it further.
Yeah. Okay.
The stories never end.
Yeah, exactly.
The adventures never stop.
Yeah.
never-ending story, yeah.
And yeah, Wendy's
And
telling
yeah,
stories
Wendy's telling stories
of the real world
into the
world.
make-believe world.
Maybe though
Maybe
she hasn't got the same sort of
archfey magic that Yarn
has
Spinner has
to create that a reality.
Thank God, otherwise it would have like Inception,
or it's
where
stories
it's stories becoming real within a book.
That'd be very strange.
That'd be very strange.
Although maybe we're
living in an Inception right now. It's still
heady.
still very heady. Regardless,
even
Snurg shows up.
He
Quickly,
whilst you guys are taking a break.
taking a break from writing,
Snurg comes in.
Quickly writes himself into
Peter Pan.
I
I
mean, the boy that never refused to grow up. Either way,
Snurg is happy
to start
opening the
bridges to other worlds and exploring those.
And at that way,
Squelch and Squeamish don't have this
fractured reality
where they're
lost
without personality here. Instead, they're able to come and go into a portal.
And
Yeah.
And I think
at this point then
Will, Wendy, and the Red Caps
are ready to sort of
jump through the
bridge
and say their
goodbyes.
And Kona,
of course, as well.
Who is also eager
to get back into the story.
I imagine Will and Red like we see them in the distance and they reach forward and they shake each other's hands and like nod, but then they kind of like teasingly like push each other slightly like before going through.
There's also the other
tribesman. I forget who also helped
because
he was missing a head.
There's
these guys.
Oh, they had the stripes.
All right.
We need to put him on the horse.
I'll see you next time, Will.
Tell the getaway gang
I'll be back sooner than they realize. In fact,
I'm sure I'll be back.
Before tomorrow.
It's always before tomorrow, isn't it? They're in good hands while you're gone, I'm sure.
Alright, get a move on,
boy.
I ain't one for
goodbyes.
I walked the plank. Wendy's like, it's a bridge.
A bridge is made of planks.
I know.
His Red's starting to tear up, like he's trying to.
He's like, you can see. There's a little bit of maybe
emotion on him.
You can all roll inside checks
as well, actually, on Big Red.
Absolutely.
You can see a part of him is a bit
torn.
Especially you notice.
You can see there is
maybe just the
slightest hint of regret.
He's excited
mostly.
Like that color is
coming through. He's getting his own book line.
But there's a tiniest
bit of regret. Maybe he
doesn't
want to forget.
Just the tiniest,
I'll go in.
Tiniest bit.
I'll go in and I'll rub it back. I'll put Big Red as like joining everyone at the end that he had gone on an adventure with he had followed Will through the portal at one point and the adventure had changed him a bit. Perhaps that was a source of why at the final conflict things were different.
Indeed, yeah.
And
Will looks towards you guys and says, "Well, I didn't think I'd be able to change
all of this.
Not many of us get to rewrite our own stories. We're stuck with what happened, and I guess in a way, I haven't rewrote my history. Or my past, but just changed my future. Changed course. The ending doesn't have to be
what you think it is.
You each have the power to change yours as well. And I hope you find your lost things. And I hope you guys go on great adventures together from forever. And your story never ends either.
We'll do wonderful as long as we have the will of the Feywild on our side.
At which point he bursts into tears. You guys are the best. And he goes in for a big hug with all of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Snurg as well. And Wendy joins in. At this point, Big Red says, "Come on, let's leave him be.
No,
be a lad.
no.
Leave him be a lad.
Jack, get him here.
Yeah." No, he uses his grappling hook to launch himself away.
Try not to tear up as he goes through the portal.
Yeah. He tries to avoid you guys seeing him tear up. And Will looks back at everyone. Gives one more little smile. Like Frodo.
Tell the
about to get
captain
on the boat.
we'll see him on the seas.
Yeah, he's getting a head start. Wendy, come on, let's go. And Wendy gives one more goodbye as well. And says as she steps through the portal, "Thank you for everything." See, I can say that because we're not in the Feywild anymore. And the book changes by flipping a page, and the portal seemingly shimmers from Neverland to another jungle-looking environment with volcanoes and such. And Janspen's like, I got a new story coming on. And he starts to go back to his writer's room.
This better not be Tomb.
But I had to strike while the iron is hot. Starts scribbling away. Oh, but before I forget, I have some stories for you to take on your journey. But you're welcome to stay as long as you like. But I have some things I'd like to give you. As for all the good you've done here. And he starts handing out some of the pages you guys got from the what's it called? The bookworm. And he's repaired them. Yeah, he's repaired those. But he hands you Garreth a story all about the Modrons. And it tells the story of sort of the origins of the Modrons and how they came to be and how they celebrate their individuality, which I have read to him off stream, but I will happily share the story in notes as well. But yeah, you know that one. And he'll also hand Vaike got some stories as well. He hands you a story about basically him as a young spider, learning to climb, to spin his own webs, and during his early days, he needed some training wheels, so to speak, to help him learn to climb. And they were in the form of a little pair of slippers he would put on.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been you didn't do nothing for me.
Oh no. Well, I'm sure these will go to someone. They will help. Trust me. I'm sure.
Do you do thank yous? Do you do appreciates? What do you do?
No, you've already done more than enough. This is me repaying you for everything you've done.
But I yelled at you.
Yes,
so
you did.
Yes, you don't have to.
But you were rude.
You were rude. Yes.
I was. I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong. I apologize, Mr. Yardspinner. It's a surge of emotions in the moment.
Well, this place was a very confusing and emotional place, so I don't blame you. Here, he hands you these. He hands you these little. Well, the book contains these slippers of spider climbing. So yeah, enjoy those. Yeah, enjoy those. Have fun. And for everyone else, he's got some more pages that act like scrolls that you can use to invoke the story and effectively summon the spell straight from the pages. And let me just quickly look. Oh boy, yeah. Okay. So he's got one that describes like fairies. This one particular fairy that has a sneaky little adventure. In fact, you know what? I'll actually feel led to read this one. It's quite good. Okay. So
Is it about Jack?
This is no. It's about a Oni and a fairy. Let me find it. Okay. So this is how it goes. This is the story of the world gone dark. And he who frightens the sun, shadow broad night to those in his wake, and his hunger was never sated. The fairy knew what the Oni concealed. A lifetime of loot and of plunder. But none dared risk the Oni's wrath. Save one who felt no fear. When that fairy came upon a long flat stone, she held it above her head from high above. When the Oni looked down, she seemed no more than such a stone. And so disguised she went into his cave, assured that she was safe. But the Oni was curious. It is strange, little stone. Way you move. Are you here to steal my riches? I have never heard, Great One, the stone replied. Of a stone stealing riches, have you? I promise that if I see any thieves, I will let you know. The Oni heard truth in the fairy's words and decided that all was well. He went to sleep. The fairy proceeded to take as much as she could carry. Gold, jewels, and a shining platter, in which her reflection grinned. The next day, the fairy returned. And the Oni confronted the stone. Little stone, someone has stolen my treasure. Did you see the thief? Remembering her promise, the fairy replied, Yes, I saw the thief. A clever little fairy. Perhaps you should go and search for her and punish her for her wicked ways. The Oni agreed and went off in search. And while he was gone, the fairy once more made off with more stolen treasure. If she had only ended there. The greedy little fairy came back to the Oni's cave a third time. Stone overhead and greed in her heart. The Oni's heart held only rage. Little stone. It happened again. I could not find the thief. But once more the treasure vanished. I do not know what to do. Except go to the fairies' warrens to the west and devour them all. Just to be sure I get the right one. Fearing for her home and friends, the fairy replied, Great one. Fairies are tough and bitter, not at all delicious. It is best to leave them be and continue your search for the thief. But while the Oni did not know a stone, he knew a lie quite well. He scooped up the
little fairy,
stone and all,
and swallowed her
in one bite.
The fairy tell this
tale because
they remember
the
truth
that
is
the truth is a much better
deception
deception than any lie ever told.
And
this spell, or rather scroll, will
invoke
a
powerful
invisibility spell.
But if you tell a lie while
concentrating on it, the spell ends.
so
Wait, so you can still speak, make a noise when you're invisible?
yeah, I think you can do that.
I think you can do
with
that
normal invisibility.
with normal
as well.
invisibility as
Yeah.
well. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Ooh.
absolutely.
It's actually twofold.
It's actually twofold. In
In
fact, it also has a zone of truth spell in it.
That would make sense too.
That would make sense too.
You can
You can cast Zone of Truth with the scroll once,
and
invisibility as well. But just don't
during
lie during
its concentration.
during its concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he
hands that off to the party. We'll hand that one to
bed.
Bed. Although again, like anyone can use these as a party, so that's all good.
And there's another one.
I have, which is about
the fox without a tail. And that one's a little short.
But
I haven't thought of
what spell it actually conjures yet. So you'll have to figure that out once you read it.
For now,
they'll hand this one to Notus.
You
You can add
a little scroll
called the Fox Without a Tail.
And as for
Garreth as well, he does hand you
a couple of
other short stories too,
and each of
them have
a ritual
spell
encoded
within it.
Stuff that you haven't
seen.
We already know
the modern one
that gives you
Unseen Servant,
and there are other ones as well.
Give you a few
ones, and
feel free if you have any ideas for a ritual
and a story behind it.
You can absolutely add that.
But I'm going to say
he's giving you three. Okay.
So modern,
and then two other rituals.
Okay.
Okay. And what else have we got?
Yeah, sure.
And he gives you a
Ulric gives you a story about
seduction?
Gives you a little saucy
book.
Whoa.
It's all about yeah.
It's a
song about
meeting a
beautiful
elf during
a summer evening.
And how she
lures the
adventurer into her embrace. Yeah, this is a charm person spell. You can tell. Definitely.
I'll definitely read that one later. Yeah, I'll just shove it in the back pocket. Just
Okay.
See, Vaike is trying to figure out if he can put the slippers on underneath his red cap boots.
Well, I guess it is a struggle. You can't wear the red cap and the slippers at the same time.
I'll figure it out. Hold on.
And
so, Chris.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm reading the Thorned Hill, and it says while I'm holding it, I get all these bonuses. But then while I'm attuned to it, I could use my charisma modifier for the unarmed attacks.
That's right.
So if I unattune to it, can I still get all the bonuses? Because I don't use that part.
Oh, I see.
You fill up on achievement slots.
Oh, I'm so full.
Okay.
So
you are.
Yeah,
I suppose
you
can.
Though
Sneaker Snack is
still
the same
will apply.
The
rules wise, where if you miss three times, they will refuse to be wielded. Okay.
No, 100%. It
Alright,
just
okay.
says the
Alright
only
then.
attuned part is that I can use my charisma modifier for my strikes, but
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Fine. That's fine.
Cool.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
All right. Yeah. You can sort that out. And yes, Zay, you can get the Little Mermaid for water breathing. In fact, it's not too high. He has a ritual for contact other plane as well. Which is way harder. He says, when you come back, or
Yes, I'm sure you will.
yes, I'm sure you will. I have an inspiration for a story that was inspired by this bridge.
I'm going to call it the
Bridge of Wings. And it'll be the contact other plane spell, which I know warlocks get anyway as a ritual, but they get it like as a feature. But it's a spell that was definitely inspired by this.
Ooh.
But if you ever come back, I'm sure I'll have something ready for that. Yes. Well, I haven't exhausted all of my powers just yet. I think I have one more little story in me, which I'm going to go head off and write right now. In fact.
It was a pleasure, Yarn Spinner.
He takes a little bow and a nod to all of you. It was my pleasure, and a delight meeting you all. A domain of delight. Yes.
That's a good one. Write that down.
You're the one with the notes.
It's already in there. It's in the first page of his first book.
I must away. But come along, Snurg. I think you'll like this little insert I'm adding. Okay, yeah. What's it about? Oh, it involves the jumping juniper. You'll see.
Are you also gonna spy on us?
He's off.
Who isn't
He's
it?
off. He's gone.
Hello, Doubt.
Doubt
Would you
creeps
like
out from the shadows. Doubt tilts their head as if they don't understand you.
I'll open my copy of Infernal or Abyssal for Dummies.
Okay. What's the word for hold? Or hold on?
This one right here.
Okay, now take out a tooth and I give it to him.
Okay, give me an intelligence check. See if you can do this with advantage. Since you have the book. Hey, 15. Garreth is also looking over your shoulder. Checking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You managed to get the word. In fact, with that, you can get the whole sentence. Would you like to follow us? And at which point they kind of reply with a snort and what sounds like a hiccup. Which you can look down and see. It sounds like he's saying yes. But there was a little bit extra afterwards as well. It sounds like he's grinding his teeth together, and then sounds like the word blood repeatedly, but you have no idea what that means. Blood doesn't mean blood in common.
Kin. Family?
That seems to be affirmative. He like nods his head.
We have met others. We could bring him with us to the to see wrath
Rage.
or maliciousness, whichever one. Maliciousness. Because he was with the getaway gang.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He seems
also-
content to follow along.
I mean,
jealousy is at Sue.
If we want to, we can collect all the demons at Leibach Keep.
We could stop by and bring everyone along. I'm sure Sue would love to see our progress.
Yeah, but doesn't she like keep like people chained up in her basement or something and use their like legs to move her house?
She hasn't really told us she does that, but there's some spirit.
But we know she does that. Jack like figured it out.
Yes, I suggested that she talk to us about it next time we go in, and we haven't gone back.
Do we want to talk about it?
Well, we want to talk about it. Does she want to talk? Juniper, you following?
Oh yeah, Junipers. All your luggage. On the chariot. Of course. Here it comes.
Can I
take you? Yeah.
Can I stand upside down on this mushroom with spider climb? I can like hang to the ceiling.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Whoa.
Pretty useful.
New perspective on life.
Extra sticky. All right.
So you got the scabbard back, Vaike.
I did.
Oh yeah. Any thoughts about who to give that to you, or keep it?
I got some thoughts
for yourself.
I'm gonna give it to someone.
All right.
But you know,
All right.
there's a time and a place for everything. I'm in no rush.
Okay. Let's assume you guys are leaving Fablerise then.
I do want to point out Steph just left.
Fell out a call or something.
Oh no. Didn't get a message from her.
Maybe an internet going out or something.
And I was about to give her the scabbard.
Son of a bit. Just realized I had been echoing this entire time.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oops. I just saw the message. Echo. Yeah, it's okay. It's fixed now. Oh yeah, thanks for mentioning that, Slugwax, in the chat. It was because a leftover setting from, I think, someone else's stream. Oops. Okay. Don't know where Notus went. He might be having internet issues because I don't see them online. Just double check. Yeah, okay. Oops. Well, we can wait 5 minutes. Let's go on a quick break whilst we wait for Steph to come back.
Sure.
All right. Okay, we will be right back, everyone.
Everything
Okay. We are back. Technical issues solved. And internet reconnected. Clapperclaw apparently used their claws to snip the cables. Oops. They're back there. Clapperclaw, anything to say for yourself?
Anything to say for yourself? I just wanted to plug my laptop in. We're all good. We're all good.
All the Junipers look at
That's so
Clapperclaw
good.
with like a folded like piece of bark.
Yeah. It's like they accidentally snipped Notus out of the story. Like, they cut the page into... Notus just fell down.
Just accidentally
As they
knocked
were
me back
walking at
down
it.
the hole.
Oh no, not the hole.
Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. Alright, so exiting Fable Res. Let's go to Thither's Hex Scroll again. When you emerge from the webbed tunnels, you see a twilight-lit sky, and there is a great tree waiting for you. It's Little Oak, and they have the getaway gang. They see you guys, but see no Will. And there's a little sad face on all of them.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
everyone. He'll be back. He just needs
Yeah,
to take care of some
he's-
things with Wendy.
He said he was going to be gone for a while. I was just hoping he would change his mind. Another one's like, can't believe he ditched us for a girl.
He will be back. I'm sure you'll get to meet her.
Okay, well. Where are you guys up to next?
First things first. Maliciousness?
Oh, yep, maliciousness appears. And they look down at Doubt.
I'll point towards Little Doubt. And I'll say, like, blood, question mark, like repeat the word.
Yeah, they look up at one another, and you see them sort of go in for a hug, but it's more of like a headbutt.
Oh.
And they seem to be butting heads, and there's almost a little scuffle at first before they seem to leave each other alone. But for certain, these guys know each other. They go back, but they're more like squabbling siblings than they are.
It's like Vaike and Ulric. I was about to ask.
Exactly, yeah. That's a more apt description of these two. Here's maliciousness. There they are. So yeah, they just squabble and seem to pinch each other for a moment before they kind of fold arms and look around like pouting. But they don't seem to leave each other's side.
Ah,
They seem to be... Yeah, you can tell there's some sort of rivalry or some sort of discord between them, but they know it's better to stick together this time. It's like they've learned their lesson.
they split up. I see.
Hmm. And it looks like maybe one of them's blaming the other, and then the other one blames each other, and then they're just sort of like, like fold their arms, and one of them plonks down on the ground.
One of them leans against the other, like they're unwilling to admit that they're wrong, but they're not going to split up.
Precisely. Yes.
Ulric.
Okay.
He's like Vaike.
Huh?
Look at him. He acts like you and Vaike.
Nah, I mean, kinda, yeah.
Okay. It's just then, unbeknownst to the party, Yarn Spinner and Snurg continue writing a little bit into the story. And it goes something like this. As the vessel returned from its voyage, material world plundered and raided. They had a great deal of treasure to return. They unwittingly flew directly over Yarn Spinner's realm, Fablerise, where stories can be shaped and changed.
Wait a minute. Oh my god.
The jumping junipers look up into the sky to see a vessel floating upon the clouds, sails out at its side. And of course, what better monster to take them down a peg than the dragon of the forest himself, the Jabberwock. It would have no qualms about taking out this troop of foolish bugbears and hobgoblins. Warduke pulled the vessel hard to the right, but it was no use. The Jabberwock was able to outmaneuver them with its speed. It came from the tree lines without any warning, its eyes burning, ready to unleash its fiery gaze. They launched arrows, but their lithe form dodged between them. As the whistling arrows flew past, it reared up its wings and got a direct shot at the side of the ship, starboard bow. Burning eyes shot through the wreckage, splitting the vessel. Sails ablaze, it began to careen towards the ground, crashing somewhere off in the distant thither, where Yarn Spinner's power could no longer reach. The rest was up to the jumping junipers. And at that, you absolutely see the Jabberwock sort of veer away from Yarn Spinner, pulling out of the storytelling powers of Fablerise.
What was that?
With Jake's jaw on the floor, he'll walk over to Notus, be like, "Hey, so I was gonna prepare this whole speech and this story about giving you the scabbard and everything, but seems like we have more important fish to fry. So here, hold on to the scabbard, use it, and when the time comes to reforge the sword, we'll let the sword decide who gets to wield it. All right?"
I just stare at him blankly.
I'll put it in Notus's hands. Alright, well, I know what we're gonna go do, guys. And I'm gonna start running in the direction that the ship landed.
Wait, if the ship is where it should be, we can take this ferry ring.
To catch them while they're panicking.
Oh, you're right, there's a ferry ring right here. We're standing right next to it. How could I not notice?
Baird whips up the song for the ferry ring in the north and goes and points at Little Oak, and everyone goes, and like doubt and maliciousness, and instructs them to stay with Little Oak while we go deal with this.
All right. Okay, and then your little campestry is there with you as well.
Oh,
and like speed runs the song.
Yep.
Yeah. Guys, I didn't go anywhere. I was here the whole time.
He forgot his name too. He forgot campestry.
Okay, so
Where's the Brisbane? Tomorrow, take me home.
Says, yes, quickly. Round and round the mushrooms grow, step inside the magic flows, dance too long and you may stay lost until the break of day. Let's go!
Wait, that's another circle!
He reappears somewhere outside the mountain, where up ahead you definitely see the
Do we
smoking wreckage.
as the crash happens? Like,
Effectively, yeah. It's already crash landed. You see the flames have just boom, erupted, and it looks as though it split in two upon impact. And you are just about to arrive on site as the hobgoblins are pulling themselves out of the wreckage or trying to put out fires. But yeah, either way, it's shipped down, and you're first responders.
I'm
Let
looking
me
for
take
one
you to the
man.
map.
I'm looking for one man.
Yeah, one man only.
How did he do on his,
Yeah.
I guess, save to not fucking die?
Oh boy. Well, surprisingly, after they got out of the storytelling sphere, they were able to sort of retake the reins of their own story and fix their selves up. I don't think anyone has necessarily died. In
Not
fact,
yet.
as you arrive, you absolutely do see in the haze of smoke there is many a hobgoblin running around trying to salvage anything from the crash, their treasures and their plunder most likely. And standing atop the helm is the armored knight, and he is directing everyone and delegating jobs. He's still got his winged helmet with those two baleful looking eyes glowing in the darkness. And he's shielding himself from the flames with that fiendish looking round metal bulwark.
Ooh,
Fuck. What do we do? We just walk up there?
we could
I
offer.
never thought we'd get this far.
Vaike,
Are we just going?
I'm gonna eat him.
I can make an illusion, try to scare people off.
I mean, we just challenge him to a rematch, right? Keep all the others out of the fight, just 2-on-1, like before.
I don't think we have that opportunity, Vic.
It's also doubtful he's going to play fair.
Yeah. So what, we try to
Can't you
sneak up
just-
on him?
There's a chaos happening. We might be capable.
I mean, you could ask for a rematch, but I don't think the rest of them are just going to stand by.
Remember what? Someone said something about the Hobgoblin God. Who was it? Oh, it was Elmer. Remember he said that they're very like honor bound
Oh.
people. So if I challenged him in front of his crew and he denied, he'd probably lose their favor.
Makes sense.
You want to put the crown on, Mr. Monarch?
It's already on.
Like,
It's been on. Maybe a little bit of polish.
metaphorically speaking.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
Come on,
throw
Vaike,
down.
let's hurry up. Come on.
All right. Let's go.
Okay. Why is this very dark in this map for you?
I know.
Why is it so dark?
Hold my hand, Vaike.
Wait, hold on. Before we go up, has anybody got any spells they want to cast on us, buffs, anything you want to give us before we go out
Okay.
there?
Give me moments.
I can't see. This map is so dark.
I mean,
I'm
I
right
haven't
here. Just
left
follow
you-
the sound of my voice, bird.
I need light. It's
No, we need lights.
You can make
Okay.
light.
Don't forget, Vaike, you still have the potion of whatever resistance that I gave you.
Whatever is this? The oil of slipperiness?
No.
Oh, it's an upcast bless right there. Was that a 5th level?
Third level.
I will animate another torch, I guess. I'll animate
Third
the
level.
torch from before.
What?
Did I mess
what,
up?
What
No,
potion?
it's okay.
I don't see a potion in my inventory.
That's because I tried to send it to you, but I think it timed out. I don't think you saw it when I tried to send it over.
Oh.
Let me see if I can remember how to do this.
What does it do?
The potion of whatever resistance.
Yeah, what does it do?
If at any point, hang on. Once imbibed, the potion is latent in a creature's system for 8 hours. If at any point during those 8 hours the creature takes acid, cold, fire, force, lightning, necrotic, poison, psychic, radiant, or thunder damage, the effects of this potion end, and the creature immediately gains the effect of a potion of resistance to the appropriate type.
Right, got it. Pretty powerful. So if he hits you with fire, you gain fire resistance.
This is the guy that ran a sword that was on fire through my chest, right?
That's absolutely him.
Yep, this is the guy. All right, down the hatch.
I will animate my.
Okay.
I will animate my torch to see again.
Okay. Animate your torch. Tiny servant.
Yep.
I guess as we approach,
it's mostly. Yeah, go on.
Oh no, you go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, so the haze of the smoke is blocking out the stars, and it's very hard to see what's going on. But now a little tiny wind-up servant, Baird puts a magical key into the torch, winds it up, and it sprouts little legs and arms, giving you enough vision to edge closer towards the wreckage. It's definitely at this point the hobgoblins turn around. They're like, Captain, we have attackers on the starboard side. Warduk thumps his boots towards the decking and looks over the side.
I'll shout.
And he sees you guys.
I'll shout at him. Oh, Warduk! It's rematch time.
We're here.
And you would kick a man while he is down. Is that it?
Wouldn't you?
That's exactly what you do. You kill women and children, you freak.
That is war. What we had is an honorable duel.
And we're here for a rematch.
You want a rematch. You want to lose again.
That's what you think. And if that's what you think, come down here and back those words up. 2-on-1, just like last time.
He says, well, we have an arena right here. And he kind of taps his shield against like the barricade of it's called the gunwale of the ship. He says, why don't you step right up? Last time I let you live. This time, you'll be lucky to crawl away.
All right. I'm gonna walk up, hit the side of his ship.
You see a rope is lowered by one of the hobgoblins.
Before I will take off my vest, my green vest, so I'm just wearing my elven chainmail, and I'll hand it to Goltik. Just tell him to hold on to this for me. Don't want to get his blood on it.
Wait, Vaike, is it wise? We should maybe strike them whilst they're in a panic and they're all split up. You sure you want to just enter into a duel with this guy? That's probably playing into his hands.
The only thing I've been more sure of in my life was making you my squire.
Vaike.
Oh. He looks worried. He looks really panicked.
Vaike. Think Goltik might be wise here.
I know he's wise. But what's the worst that could happen?
You know very well what's the worst.
Yeah, Ulric can get the final blow and I can't. And I'll
No.
start walking up the ship.
Okay. Climb aboard. And yeah, he's the hobgoblin backs away. After which, a lot of the others are beginning to gather as well. And they don't climb up onto the ship, but rather they're sort of just amassing around the outsides, which does, in a way, actually kind of create that ring-like effect, because there is no way any of these combatants can easily just jump in and attack. They would have to like climb up the rope to get to you. And the same is true of your party as well. They are a little bit separated, being that they would have to clamber up. You've got eyes on them nonetheless. You can still see them and witness the fight from here. And Wardug looks between you, and there's now 3 of you. He kind of remarks and says, "Last time it was a 1v2. Adding another to the mix won't change anything."
Oh, I'm glad. I thought you were gonna have like a fit about it or something. You seem like the type of guy.
I hope you've been practicing since our last fight in the Haymaker. It would be embarrassing if you went down even faster this time.
See, Vaike is like
For the
doing like
record.
a stretch routine, and as he like kind of jumps back up to his feet, his golden aura comes back, and then I will cast Divine Favor. And so I start to glow gold and be like, "You can say I've been practicing."
I'm gonna use my pixie dust.
Ooh.
I want to use it to enlarge
Is it-
myself.
Okay. All right. You see you buffing up, getting absolutely pumped for the fight. And he does look across at both of you and I guess does his own set of buffing, where you see he at first pulls out the sword. It doesn't ignite yet. And he begins wiping an oil across the blade and just coating it so it sheens with this otherworldly sharpness. And then you see him begin to lift it up into the air. And he says, "Night wind, a flame!" At which point you see it ignites and sheds a great deal of bright light. Let me give him some extra light here. Give him like 40, 20, something like that.
Hey!
Holy shit.
The power of the sun in my hand.
Yeah, it was definitely intense when it first erupts, but whew. So he says, "Same rules as last time. This is a tag team match, or is it now a 2v2?
The 2v1. You seem to wipe the floor with us easily beforehand.
Yeah, if you're so confident, it shouldn't be any different, right?
We'll say it's two-headed giant rules." Which, so you know the rules. The two-headed giant means, yeah, it's traditionally it's a 2v2, and it isn't to death. You know, it's until someone's knocked out, right? Like going unconscious from 0 hit points, effectively. And yeah, it's the same rules as last time, but with you don't have to tag in or out. It's just go from the beginning with two combatants each. Though he hasn't selected his other combatant, it doesn't need to. I guess he kind of looks towards you now. His sword is ablaze and clangs it against his shield. And I guess for the purposes of this, your echo does count as yourself. It's not. It doesn't break the rules or anything. Hopefully, maybe at least not in the eyes of the Feywild. Nonetheless, he starts center at the helm effectively, and he beckons you by slamming his sword against his shield. I need you three to roll initiative.
Come on.
Oh yeah,
No!
and also
I never asked for anything.
Yeah,
I never asked for
also-
anything.
It's
you might
okay,
have
it's okay.
inspiration.
You can still beat him.
Really need it.
I don't have inspiration. So Chris,
Oh my god, I rolled on that one.
Yes!
Oh wow.
Yes!
Yes.
You have no
Everyone has
idea.
smiled upon you this day.
For weeks, for months, we've been talking about fighting him, and all we've been saying is, if we go first, we can win. If he goes first, we die.
Yeah.
Literally, we
Oh.
just die.
Oh wow. Okay.
But the thief guy, we
okay.
gotta watch out for the thief guy. That's the
Zardoc.
problem.
What thief
So
guy?
Chris,
Mm.
can
Oh.
I expend? Can I expend a use of my tactical mind on my initiative roll because it's an
Mhm.
ability check?
It technically isn't an ability check, believe it or not.
Initiative is not an ability check anymore. I thought it was.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, you can't add guidance to it. You can't add skill stuff to it. Or the only thing that adds to it is like alert, allows you to.
Alert and a few other things. A few minor
Yeah,
things.
like hair trigger, like the herring gun. But otherwise, yeah, it's not a skill check you can add to. I'm afraid.
All right.
Okay. But good news, you are up sort of first. You're on, Ulric. Your turn.
Woo! Okay. Gonna rage. A tiny bit scared, but you know.
Zay,
Uh,
is this
could I have casted True Strike and give Vaike advantage on his first hit?
True Strike?
Somatic components.
I think that with the fight underway, anything you do to interfere would sort of forfeit his rules. You've already blessed him. True Strike is going to be more like in the moment because that's like a round before.
To be fair, he has bless on him, and
It's
that'll be up for this whole
it's
combat.
in the round.
Okay.
Yeah, anything you do to like basically interfere basically means I have full reign to have hobgoblins sling arrows at them.
Okay.
So yeah, okay, all right. That's Wild Surge. And now instead of on this Wild Surge table, Ulric, you are so pumped, so infuriated by this. That your Wild Magic Surge almost expands to more possibilities. You can roll a D100 now instead.
Whoa!
And to do that, yeah, he's seen the storybooks. He realizes there's more possibilities. 73. He only goes and rolls my favorite number. Okay,
I
well,
teleport up. I
have a
teleport
look.
up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space I can see. Well, I mean,
That's like the same thing you just rolled.
yeah, literally in my OG Wild Magic table, it's the same thing. Just move 30 feet. I can just teleport. So you know, that's
Teleport
cool.
now it's
Barbarian.
60 feet.
Yeah. Well, you know, I guess I'm just gonna teleports behind you. Okay, I'm gonna
Nothing personal, kid.
unsheaths my
You
axe.
could get flanking with Vaike's Echo.
No, you can't. It's not a person.
All right.
Sure.
What are we
This is-
gonna do? We're gonna go reckless?
No.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Let's go reckless. And then and then I'm going to use corrode metal. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take 2 acid damage. What is it? Oh, okay. When I make an attack roll, I
When
take
you
1d6 acid damage.
Right.
Yeah, okay. And then his armor class gets lowered by 1.
Ooh, I rolled a 6.
Oh,
Wait, so he's
Oh,
taking
good.
8
Okay,
total?
so you gotta
Because he
you
rolled.
you gotta
Because
hit
he rolled
first,
2
right?
damage.
So
Okay.
oh, I see. I already rolled it, didn't it?
yeah, I rolled it
Okay,
automatically.
just roll to hit first.
All right.
Nice.
Mm. So look,
Oof.
reckless is a thing. Okay, well you would definitely hit connecting, and 14 slashing damage plus you're gonna erode his armor by 1. Yeah.
Yeah, can I do it again? Because I have extra attack. It just says when I make an attack roll. Doesn't say when I take the
Yes.
attack action.
Yeah. You can do,
But now he takes another
but you would take
D6.
another d6.
I'm okay with that.
5.
Okay. All right. All right. So
And then-
another 5. So that's 7 acid damage you taken,
Is he getting extra damage for being enlarged?
and another hit.
Yeah, I think I'm rolling an additional
Yes,
die.
you can
It's like
roll.
a 1d4, I think.
So roll.
Right?
Yeah, it should be an extra d4. So roll 2d4.
I think
Wait a
it's
minute,
already
it seems-
adding it. Yeah, it's already adding
It's
it.
just
I'm pretty
adding
sure.
a d4.
Is it?
Yeah, it's adding.
No, it's not.
1d10 plus 1 plus that more.
Oh,
It's adding your
I don't know.
rage, your strength, and then your magic weapon bonus right now. That's what it's adding.
So you got 2d4 still.
So
No,
it's
you
still
got
2d4.
plus 1's the magic bonus.
Yep.
Plus 4 is the
Right.
strength.
Plus 2 is the rage.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so. Right, yeah. Roll another 2d4.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! 2 more damage.
Another 2. Alright. 2 it is. Whoo! Okay, that was painful. Nasty. And you've lowered his AC
By 2.
by quite a substantial amount. Yeah. Sick. Alright, that is your turn. You see, as he's blocking it, he's taking an immense amount of damage to his shield. It is sizzling away. Okay, Vaike, you're up next.
Ooh. Ooh, I am.
Hold it. Stop right there. As soon as you move away from this spot, I'm gonna do something nasty.
Well, unfortunately, I can't be surprised.
Ah,
I don't know
that's
if that has
true.
any effect on what
His
you can
ways.
do.
Woo!
It doesn't actually, because Zarek was first anyway.
Yeah, I
He's just been
figured. I
holding
knew
his
he was
action.
here. Yep.
Yep, he seems like he has somehow been waiting for Warduke's return, and they just happened to crash right back into the depot. So maybe it's a good job Jack didn't stay behind. Zarek would have been hiding in the bush right next to him, weirdly. Anyway, I'm absolutely going to stab out at Vaike with advantage, so you can't be surprised. But
still
he's
hitting,
going
yeah.
first anyway, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. There we go. Right. So a 20 to hit.
Ouch.
That's going to hit.
Oi!
Ooh.
And you see
They gave me
blades
a
are
Constitution
absolutely
saving
coated
throw
with
for
poison. Yep.
my spell, but I don't
Oh,
do
that's real.
concentration checks for it. Yeah.
Oh, you got
No,
the
we need to get.
version? Bad fake.
Let me get rid of it. I thought I got rid of it last time, in fact. Don't know why it's still on there, to be honest. All right. I removed it, so if it goes down, you can always recast it. You need to make a con save anyway because there is a poison coated on this shit. So
Let's go.
which would be a fail. Oh, I was gonna just take your con save for that anyway.
Oh, that was for the concentration
But
check.
yeah. I mean, the poison damage is not that much anyway. So it's just 1d4 plus 4, and then the 2d4
Okay.
just hits. Oh
That's
wait,
fine.
no, sorry, that's not that. Sorry, he does an extra 2d4 piercing damage if the target is a creature and Zarek has yeah, okay, so that's just built-in weapon damage. That's its own thing. The con save is for something else entirely. So yeah, he's been lathering with this ridiculously potent poison, but you save against it, so you're all good. There's no other additional effect. You definitely feel like a little bit like woozy and dizzy for a moment, but you shake it off, look around and see Zarek is right there. And I'm sure there was something else. It was most
So that was his held
notably my
action?
sneak attack.
Or is this your turn?
Yeah. No, it's his held action, but he just added sneak attack. So another 9 points. There it is. That's his held action. It is your turn. You
Another
see Zarek
Constitution
is
saving throw.
right behind you. He was. Oh, that's concentration. If anything, I would just say end it and recast it. Yeah, I'll do that for you whilst you figure out what you're gonna do.
All right. But he walks away from me on his turn, or no, he was right there always, right?
No, he started there. Yeah, he started there.
Okay. Ouch! Another one.
So
damage
you
from my
you're
favor.
technically here.
Mhm.
Oh shit! Get rid of that.
But he already expended.
It
his
is your
3
turn
actions,
though.
so I don't gotta worry about him.
He did, yeah.
He's a small
No.
fry. I'm not worried about him. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I've been waiting for my whole life.
I'm gonna give you 2 more hit points back. You should be on 21.
First hit. Gonna go ahead and was
21.
23 5 above his armor class.
Ugh, yeah. Especially since you corroded it.
So he's gonna have disadvantage on this athletics check that he's about to get hit with for me using my bonus action and trip him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll roll mine. Ooh, he's not
gonna have disadvantage.
he's not tripped. Oh,
Yes,
disadvantage, sorry, right. Oh shit. Guess it goes down.
And then Vaike 2 is gonna come from the top with a Unleash Incarnation. And that's going to give me another Cestus attack against him with advantage now because he should be prone.
He does, as you trip him up, he does say, "Oh, that form is sloppy. Did you learn that in a tavern brawl?"
Is he prone?
Yeah, he'd be prone after that.
Awesome. And I'm gonna tell him I did.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ. Oh god damn.
And then I'm going to pop
That's a lot.
Action Surge.
Of course. I would.
And I'm going to make another attack against him. and then I'm going to shit.
Getting absolutely pummeled on the ground here.
Do I grapple him?
You could try to take his weapon and throw it off the ship.
Don't,
Because I have a
you
grapple.
can attempt to grapple him.
I can attempt to grapple him. That was 5
But
above his
it'd
armor.
be-
I hope 29 is 5 above his armor class. That's disadvantage.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm just worried that this little guy's gonna kill me.
He
Disarm
chunked you up
him.
just a
He
tiny
did
bit.
chunk me up. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grapple ward you.
Okay. I'll roll a
Another
strength athletics.
With this,
Ooh, you rolled a 4.
he rolled a 4.
As did he.
Oh.
Make it stronger.
I am. And as I got him twisted, I will rotate around, dragging him with
I don't
me.
know how. I'm not sure how you have expertise in athletics.
I took skill expert at level 4, and I took expertise
Son of
in
a-
athletics.
Son of a...
Stronger than Ordic.
And then if I can drag him into this
Okay.
spot right here,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to move Vaike to over there. And then my last attack, my free attack
Uh-huh.
with my shield slam for the Nick property, I will do that last attack.
Okay.
And now I will end my
The Bless is kicking ass. The Bless is actually making this so one-sided. It's unreal.
I don't know what you're
Um,
talking about.
Preemptive blast on a non-combatant. You used by a non-combatant.
Mhm.
They can't even argue about this. This just happened before.
It already happened. If they had an argument about it, they should have.
Feywild
Said so
silence
before.
speaks volumes.
Hmm?
The silence of the Feywild is loud.
Oh. Well, it's time to unleash his own multi-attack. And in a similar fashion, he has also got a shield bash. And he's going to shield bash to start the fight.
Who's he hitting?
You.
Oh,
Going
oh,
for
he's
you.
prone, so he's gonna have disadvantage. Or
He is.
True. Yeah, he will. Don't know if it asked you to roll a save for that.
it did.
I guess not. Oh, did? Okay.
It did. Strength saving throw. I think I succeeded anyways. Yeah.
And I definitely hit.
Yeah, that's fair. He has a +3.
Okay. Oh,
That's with
wait.
his
No, I didn't.
shield?
I rolled 18. His shield has got that to hit.
Oh yeah, you missed.
Alright, that's a miss. Never mind. Strength save failed. Yeah, okay, so he tries to sweep out your feet with the shield to take him out of the grapple. Doesn't quite hit, unfortunately. He will go in with Night Wind.
Don't forget to heal Vaike for him.
I should have added some.
Woo! Thank goodness
Bro,
I am.
Look at that cool flaming sword
The
The
animation.
grapple was such a good play.
Thank
Hold him
goodness.
down!
Thank goodness
him
I have
down.
an 18 armor class.
Oh.
Thank God I finally hit.
No!
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so just real quick.
Okay,
I don't know
so
how
why the fuck is it
halves
halved?
work.
First question.
It's halved. It's halved because of Ulric, because of his ancestral anger.
And then it's
Oh fuck.
halved again.
Okay,
Have
that'd be
all
true.
damage. And then also I took fire damage, which means I have
2D
resistance to fire damage.
Yes, you do.
So
Have you got the potion still on your sheet, Notus? Just wanted to ask if it's on the triggering hit.
Yeah, it's on my sheet. Hold on one second. Da-da-da-da-da.
Immediately gain the potion of resistance. And it includes against the triggering acted damage as well. So yeah, it does. So
then
you have taken the half already, fear not. You already took that half of that damage.
Well,
So that's going to work out
do you
immensely in your
have-
favor.
Do you have stack? Because I have half from Ulric and I have half from the potion.
Oh, you're right. Ulric, does it specifically say gives enemies your allies a resistance?
Yeah, let me.
This is your
let me
ancestral
read it. It
guardian.
says, until start of next turn, okay, target's disadvantage any attack that isn't against you. When target hits a creature other than you with an attack, that creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack. So they have.
Okay.
So yeah.
There you go. So
I think
in total I
4 more
did
hit points.
10. No, hold on. So I did 10 plus 4. So I did 14 damage. So it should have been 7 damage. That's what I'm counting.
Perfect.
10,
more hit
sorry,
points,
10,
please.
15 plus 4. Sorry, I did 21 damage. So half of 21 is 11.
And then half.
So
the
if
5
anything,
damage
you need
again.
to take. You can't half it again. You're already resistant to fire. So resistance doesn't double stack. Yeah.
Doesn't double stack. Okay.
So if I did 10, 15, 19, sorry, 15, 19 damage, you should have taken
Then
10.
9.
Right. So
Okay. Ouch.
So you're left from. You went from 17 to 7. Okay,
And then
cool.
I think, did you heal me back the 4 hit points from the shield bash he hit me with that wasn't supposed to hit?
Yes. Oh wait, no. 21. Yeah, you're right. Give you that. Which he hit you for like 4 damage. Yeah. So you were on 21. So then you took 10. So now you're back on 10, basically.
Yep.
Sorry, 11. You're on 11.
Oh.
Got there in the end. Jeez, double stacking resistances. Crazy.
Yep.
Okay. After that. Let's see. My bonus action. Ooh. Okay. He will bring round his fiendish shield and face it towards you, Ulric. And where the acid has slightly melted its face off, it's like drooping and looks absolutely horrid. And he aims it towards you. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
What I am good at.
Oh Jesus.
Oh.
Yes!
Apparently
Yes!
so. Jeez. Wait, is that enough? 14? DC is. It's DC 16.
Bardic Inspiration?
Bardic Inspiration.
I'm a
Dodge,
bard.
Ulric.
To play music. Bardic Inspiration is not magical or interference. It's just a thing
It's absolutely interference. Zarek turns around and sees you doing this and says, looks like they're cheating, Ulric.
You said the same rules as last time. I was there last time.
And you cheated back then too.
There was no qualms at the time.
Zarek turns to Ulric and says, qualms? Just because you cheated and got away with it doesn't mean it's any amount of fair. The hobgoblins look absolutely on edge. In fact, one of them turns towards you, Garreth. Another one looks towards you, Baird. They've all gathered round. Just give us the order, General. We'll cut them down. And Wardu just says, hold for now. Zarek then goes over to Wardu and uses bonus action to drop a fat old potion of supreme healing down his throat.
Oh Jesus. Bonus action to feed someone a potion? I thought it was still an
It's
action.
a bonus action to for potion.
It's a bonus action.
I thought to feed someone it was an action. To do it itself
It's been a
was
while, but I
bonus
do
action.
remember that being on the discussion table.
I don't think I put it into rules.
Yeah, that's fine.
Guess he's gonna cheat as well, huh?
Hey, if we're
Plus
cheating,
47.
he's cheating. 100% plus 47. Yes, I
Mhm.
get to hit him 47 more
Not to
times.
mention, he isn't. Not to mention, fast hands as a
Okay.
thief rogue. But in any case, after just realized should have really been not holding his action from the beginning. Says I gave you a bit of a free head start there. Let's try using this. Yeah, administering to another creature requires a bonus action. There you go. Okay. He will maneuver around. Try to get to Vaike.
Oh, he does take an attack opportunity because he doesn't use his bonus action to disengage from
Yep.
that echo. So
Yep, go ahead.
So I just roll one attack. I'm going to move real quick so I can hit him. I'll make one attack, and then if I hit, which I hit Warduke. I'm so sorry.
There is what?
Um,
Undo that.
but since I hit him,
All right.
he takes the Cestus damage and my shield damage. Correct? So I'm dual wielding.
Yes, he's gonna not that. He's gonna uncanny dodge that. So roll another d4. Is it for your shield slam?
It's sweet.
Or is it a
D6
D6?
for this one. Yeah, and does
Okay,
that get
roll
does that get the D4 from the radiant damage as well? From
No,
Divine
it's
Favor?
one attack.
Nope, one attack. All right.
Yeah, it's one attack. It just adds both your weapon damages. So you only
Oh,
add
shit.
your single modifier. Okay, so
So
18
total, takes
reduced to 9. Okay, we put him back up. 9. Yeah, so he'll uncanny dodge that as he leaps out and ducks down from behind it. And several of that attacks kind of smash into the helm, splintering it. Wood chips fly into Ulric's face, and then he goes around towards Vaike. And let's see here. We're going to use a Garreth. Yes.
Ouch.
That's what we needed.
Ouch.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the key to my heart to to not have him die.
To take the damage. Not taking
Yeah.
the.
I don't have
Okay.
it. I don't have it on my
The
sheet.
first time-
but yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You don't. Vaike, tell us. What is it? How does it work? I can't remember. It's been so long. I mean, since I made these.
Key to my heart. Giving this key to someone's forms a special bond. If Vaike is within 60 feet of you, they can take the damage. And as a reaction, when Vaike takes damage, and you're within 60 feet of him, you can take the damage.
Okay. All right. So just all the damage, basically. Take the damage then, Ulric. Instead,
It's slashing.
you absolutely suddenly feel it. Yeah, but the damage resistance is applied to Vaike, not necessarily to Ulric.
Oh, okay.
He's just taking the damage for him. But Ulric, you absolutely feel like this strangulation around your throat. Like, your wind is being sapped from you. That, however, doesn't stop them from grappling you. That's still a secondary effect that applies no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So he will
grapple chain.
He can grapple me.
Yeah, he's got you grappled. He will then. Let's see where we moved here. Yeah, we have enough movement. Okay. He gets up onto the gunwale, kicks off of it with both his feet, and yanks backwards on your neck, and yanks you off the ship.
Does he have enough movement to move me?
And he's like, yeah.
Because he started
He
up
started
here.
like, yeah.
He started up here, so 5, 10, 15,
Yep.
20.
Yep. He's got 10
And
feet.
then, so...
No, he
but
goes
he's
straight through your
dragging
echo.
me, so
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Oh.
30.
He goes straight through my echo?
You can't. I don't
Yeah, it's
believe people move
incorporeal.
through the echo.
I thought it was an object.
It's incorporeal. Well,
But alright. That's cool.
either way, he's got enough movement regardless of that. He does yank you off the back of the balcony, or back of the gunwale, and whoosh, breaks the grapple off of Wardug. And you come crashing to the bottom. Guess we'll roll
And
another d6
Stardeck
for the
is
full
out
damage.
of the fight.
We have a ring out.
Zardak technically ringed himself out first.
Stardeck forfeited the fight.
No, that's not the wrestling rules. You're used to. In a wrestling match, a ring out means jack shit. It just means more opportunities to grab 2x4s and steal chairs.
We'll take the fight outside the arena. We'll take it outside the venue.
Yeah, that's it. You've had many a fight that has spilled out into the streets of the Haymaker.
Of course it has.
And oftentimes got in trouble for it. But yeah, you can both give me. Let's both have you roll acrobatics checks. Yeah, to see if you fall prone in this.
Nope.
No, I don't think either of you do. You just like fall back, roll up onto your feet, and he's still got you grappled by the neck. And let me see.
Did the grapple not break during the fall?
No, he took you with him the whole way. I just realized I should have done a stabby stab first. Oh well. That'll be his go. Ah, shit. You know what else I just remembered? Sorry, you needed a roll disadvantage with Vaike too. I totally forgot. His form is shimmering the entire time. He has this on him. Totally forgot about it.
Yeah, okay. I can roll another.
Just roll another attack, and I'm pretty sure you could still hit him. It's not the highest AC.
Oh, I missed.
Oh, unless maybe not actually. Okay, fuck. Okay, so he actually does still have the HP, but I will remind myself now. Going forward, he has got this shimmering form that gives everyone attacks a disadvantage until you hit him. If you hit him, the effect ends. But totally forgot about that. Okay, there you go.
Is it when he takes damage or is hit by an attack?
Yeah, he has to take. He has to be hit by an attack.
Okay, so the fall damage
for that to wear off. Okay. Nah, he does still take that. So it is Ulric's go.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeesh.
Fuck me, I forgot to add sneak attack as well, didn't I? Shit. So many little moving parts of this.
Well, Ulric takes that
shit.
damage.
Okay, 7. Another 7. Yeah, no, it is. It's to Ulric.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look over to Vaike
All right.
Just to see if he'll give me like a thumbs up, something. If he wants me to go down there, or if he wants me to stay up here.
Give him a thumbs up to stay up there.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna rip this guy apart.
Go for it.
Alrighty.
You've already got advantage, by the way, Ulric.
By
He's
the
a
way,
prone
Chris,
That's up to you.
I hate to ruin everything, but the Garrote Wire can only be used on creatures you have advantage on the attack roll. And that was a straight roll that he made against me.
It is true. That said, he isn't necessarily his own. He isn't necessarily using a flat set of rules. He's got his own. He's got his own Garrote.
Okay.
Literally as a thing. I know he even made the weapon rules, and it was always, if he hits, he grapples. The only disadvantage he has,
fair enough,
for this is he can't use his multi attack for this. Oops, there you go. But yeah. Okay. I can't grab another creature. And likewise, I can't even use I can't use my assassin's whim either when I'm garroting.
Fair enough.
So he's got his own set of rules for this. You don't
You don't
know
need
what
to
that
wreck
is
the board.
yet. In any case, yeah, you don't have to if you don't.
Yeah, can I take
He's
back
prone.
my time?
Yeah. You can unreckless. Yeah.
We lock in. All right.
This is when he rolls 2 crits.
Oh Lord, I wish.
Finally, I can use my reaction. Holy shit! I'm gonna block.
Plus a d4.
Need to.
Uh,
I can block.
never mind.
Finally. All right. Good lord. I was waiting for a low roll, and there it is. So, finally brings around his shield and slams into the fiendish shield that is melting away. One more hit, by the way, and that shield melts completely. But he's still got it for that one hit. And takes it. You see where your acid is working away. It's not like a solid clang. It's more like a kind of molten squelch, and it like caves in halfway. But yeah, that's one block. That's it. I can only do that for one attack.
Then can I use Crone Metal? Then. I guess. I mean.
Let me check.
I guess what happened after. It just says when I make an attack roll. Doesn't say I have to do it like before or anything. If that matters.
Oh right. You don't have to. You don't have to hit. You don't have to hit to do it. Is that right? I thought it would be when it would hit personally, but
it just says
check.
when you make an attack roll.
And then it says take a d6 acid to melt a chunk of armor.
Yeah.
All right. If that's what it says, then roll a d6. You can melt the shield in fully now.
Ouch.
Yeesh. Let's calm down.
Okay, so you
Hold
take
on.
5 acid, and the shield is gone. Gone. Like, after that, it just, like I say, it caves in, it splits in two, and he's like, "Rah!" and he just chucks it aside.
Alrighty. Would the block still happen, or this happened before the block?
He's gonna block it as a reaction, and then you'll melt it into pieces.
Okay.
And then
Perfect.
and then that's it. He has no more chances to do that. And that's a hit. So
I'm not rolling
8.
too great.
And add a d4
Down.
for the.
No.
Oh yeah, what 2d4?
Yep, roll a
right?
d4.
On
Just
d4.
one d4.
Just one.
It's 1.
Oh, okay.
Because
you
you
only
hit
hit one
once
attack.
this time.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
the block didn't. Yeah.
And
That's
Chris, I'm
right.
looking at Ulric's HP bar, and so when he took the 26 damage from me, that was half, right? Because he looks like he's missing a lot. And the only thing that's hit him has been his own
It wasn't
acid
halved.
damage. Okay.
He took the damage. He took the full damage, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
you have?
Mhm.
Pretty sure. It didn't halve because it takes whatever damage you took.
Okay.
So the resistance is unapplied because it's just you took. If you had taken half, then Ulric would have taken half. But in this instance, you took the full, so Ulric takes the full. Okay, that is your go. I'm guessing. It's Vaike's turn.
Yeah.
Alright, so when I use my second wind, I can use I move half my speed for free. Because I'm grappled, my speed is 0, so I can't move, right?
Fuck me. Sorry, I just remembered something else that didn't apply. My +3 to attack and my Ola sharpness. Fuck. Sorry, I'm just remembering that. Would a 21 have hit you? Because, damn, that would have hit.
Yeah.
Shit. God damn.
Did it not apply?
No, it didn't. Wait, did it? +4, +3, +2. Well, did it? I wasn't flanking you. 4 is my strength. 3 is my proficiency. +2 is... I think actually, maybe it did. But it's adding a +2 instead of a +3. Okay. All right. Well, going forward, I'll make sure it's a. Anyway, go on, Vaike. You take your turn anyway.
If I wanted to throw something to Vaike, would that have to be my action?
Object interactions.
If it's just a simple item, you can do that as an object interaction. Depends what the object is, and if it's lodged away in deep in the bottom of the satchel.
The goat heart to Vaike.
Oh.
He has only got 6 HP left, but
Yeah.
you can
I
do.
partially was not expecting this guy to be
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they too have leveled up. I'm not gonna lie. Since you first fought Wardu, this guy is way more powerful.
Yeah. I'm honestly thinking that we commit to a bigger fight.
I did say a 2v1, and then I got stabbed in the back, so
He did.
I did say that.
He said,
so
and he said he agreed to 2-headed giant rules, which means
Well-
he has a partner, just whether they jump in or not.
Yeah.
And seeing
should
Wardu
have
get absolutely
clarified.
bodied in the first round, it would have been game over. But
Mhm.
he agreed to a 2-headed giant. You just didn't see your second partner. But at least you didn't get a surprise round. Not that it mattered much. Anyway, Vaike, it is your go. You can have the goat heart. It's in your possession.
I
But
don't know what that
whether
does.
you choose to use it or not, it's up to you.
I don't know what that
Gives
does.
you gives you resistance to all damage, but it takes like an action to eat it.
Yeah.
Sure. I guess. This is tough.
Yeah. You didn't think it'd be easy, did you? Well, goblins are like cheering now that Wardu's like not gonna die this round. They're like, yeah, get him, Wardu. Show him why you're the general.
Alright, I think this is my best play. I'm going to use an athletics check to attempt to break the grapple that this guy's got me on. Let's roll
So
his acrobatics.
okay. Sorry, just a good question. Are you trying to break the grapple as a whole action,
Yeah, is that
or are you?
okay? Just
Yeah, you can do. I'm just wondering because it's only half. Sorry, it's only stopping your move. But yeah, you can try.
well, 'cause
I'll do that.
I want to get away from him.
Oh yeah, that's fine. All right, just tell. Ooh, yeah, you break free. Oh wait, no,
Well, it
12. Holy shit.
It makes it. I mean, I can break free. If I
No,
make
it's
it breaks it.
status
Okay.
quo. You could tactical mind this though
Yeah,
and break
I will
free.
I will tactical mind. Lose the second win.
Okay, you're free.
All right, and then I will.
You're no longer choking to death.
That's great. I will then use. Second
goblins.
wind. And that lets me move up to my speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So then I'll go up back on to the ship with
Wait.
15 feet, which should be out of his range. And then I will. Then I still have the rest of my movement. And I'll switch Vaike 2 to there. And Wardu used his reaction, right?
Doesn't. He
Or
has,
the
yeah.
block that he did. So then I'll step
Correct.
with the rest of my movements because I went. How tall was the ship?
It's probably about 10 feet.
10 feet. So then I have 5 more feet. And then I can go a whole 30. So I will go This guy has 30 feet of movement. Was it control to see? I'll go over here and I'll use. Oh, I need to take the attack action. Where do I want it to stop? I'll stop right here.
So you moved, climbed up, and moved your echo, and then swapped with your echo? Okay, sweet.
No, I just moved my movement speed. Because I use tactical shift,
Really?
I get 15 free feet to walk up without provoking opportunity attacks.
Oh god.
Okay,
So,
sweet.
and
Yeah,
Ulric
alright.
already used his reaction, so I just walked
10,
by
15,
him.
20.
1, 2.
Yeah. I count that being 40 feet then, so you're good.
Yeah,
Alright,
so I have 5 extra feet, yeah. I'll
and,
stay right here.
and that's your turn? Anything?
That's all I can
Or
do.
is that
It's
it?
action. It's action bonus action.
Do you have any like potions
Okay.
you could drink or something?
I already used my bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, alright. Okay, Wardug. He's standing back up, looking at you, Ulric, seeing that you're now raging and hacking down. He says, "Good. You're angry. Now you can die angry." And we'll pull out Nightwind. And I'll double check that it's got the full +3 this time. Now that he's like oiled the shit up. Don't see it anywhere. It should be +7 to hit until, I think. No, 7.
It'd be +10.
You should have +10 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. He's a swinging. 20 to hit. So, no, still not adding it. Fuck. Well,
Oh, retribution.
okay.
Oh.
1 second. Go.
Excuse me.
My bad. Let me change this. Magical bonus. Added bonus. Okay. So, there we go. Oil of Sharpness gives +3 to attack and damage rolls. So, that's 1d8 +4 +3 +2d6 fire damage. And I don't know what that retribution was. What's that?
Yeah, it shouldn't be there.
Is
If
that-
you took 5 damage, you should take it
Oh,
back. It was
that
probably
was
like
the,
an old wild magic surge
Okay.
effect I had, but
Yeah. Yeah, it's trying to automate the old one. Okay, no worries. So you take an extra 2, but that is part of the slashing damage. You only take 1. Okay.
Oh.
Then he rears back for a second swing and drives it forward. And all the while you hear your ooze saying, like, looking down at the blade, you feel your hunger rising as you stare at this flaming metal blade. It's just spicy metal. Oh god, you are actually taking the hits. And then, as his third attack, he goes to shield bash, but ends up just punching you in the gut. He hasn't got anything to punch you with, so I figure it's just, I guess, plus his strength. Yeah, I am.
He's gonna
Does.
punch me.
Yeah,
8.
it just like thuds his fist into your ribs.
Can I use my
That's it. It does a very.
Can I use my corrode metal just to take 1 acid damage and give a -1 to his damage rolls?
To the sword, you mean?
Yeah.
Because okay, Let me double check. I'm not sure if it works on magic. The
I don't
acid will
think it
melt, definitely. It doesn't. No. If it's magical weapons, they don't usually just break so easily.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, if you do want to do that, I'll say that it melts away the oil on it instead. Like it dissolves some of the oil instead of the weapon. So it
I'm
still
okay
works
with
out
that.
to be he's got a minus to hit. Okay, so you take, what was it? An extra
1.
point of damage?
Yeah.
1? Okay. Take an extra 1 acid, and he's got a -1 to hit. Alright. He's down to +9. Alright. That is, I believe, his full go action. Yeah, I can't bonus action. I can't bonus action shield. I've not got shit. My fiendish shield is useless now. I guess I do have a bonus action, but it's not going to work unless I take an attack of opportunity. Well, actually, you did just use your reaction, didn't you?
I did.
Sweet.
Did you?
Okay. All right then. Yeah, he just used it to melt his sword away.
Mm.
All
It
right.
looks like an attack
Instead, I'm going to
opportunity
use
for
a
me,
bonus
though.
action.
He
He
does
would. Yeah. Good shout. All right, go ahead, Vaike 2. Get an attack.
All right. Real quick.
I was going to move to you anyway, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can get to you actually. 1 second, Vaike. Where were you?
Yeah, you only
Can
have
you move your token
15
back a
feet,
second?
15 feet of movement. Because you got to stand up from being prone.
That's what I need. 15 feet.
Oh.
Yeah. No, this is fine though. It's hit charge says Wardog moves up to 15 feet towards a hostile creature and makes 1 attack. Okay, so
Wouldn't he fall in the hole if he
he's
goes
gonna
straight
get a
towards
chance to
me?
do that.
There's a hole in the map.
I don't think
You would
even
have-
I don't even think I can get to you anyway. I'll be honest. So I probably shouldn't even do that. I can't actually get to you. That extra movement from tactical shift would have saved you anyway. So I probably am not going to do this after all of that. So just don't worry about it. His bonus action's wasted this turn. Go back to the top. Okay. Oh boy. Poor Ulric is down here.
Well, he's got to climb up the
Gonna
ship.
get. He would have to, but I also just have thrown down. That are no problem.
It's true.
No problem reaching Ulric from here. Which I think he's. So. He positions into here, like kicks away some of the shrapnel of the ship. No longer grappled, so I think he's going to bonus action hide as well. What's your passive perception?
Ooh.
And
Definitely
does a
not
20
23.
something odd beat it? I think so.
Oh, no.
Okay, perfect.
Don't think so.
Okay, in that case then, he is going to sidle around the side of the boat. You lose track of where he is because he's like flat up against the bow, and then he suddenly reappears behind you, and a flashing dagger comes through this, and he's going to have advantage on it. Sinks right into your back. Oh no! I think that is enough to drop Ulric down to 0.
Hey.
Thuds onto the deck of the ship from that. And you see Wardug sort of laughing as you fall down.
Okay.
You fight like an ox in a burning barn. Panicked, clumsy, about to be turned into steak.
All right, we've played this game long
After
enough.
that,
We played this game long enough.
After that, multi-tech. I'm going to throw one at Vaike as well. This one is a disadvantage though. Alright, nah, screw it. I'll just throw one at the Echo instead. It's a tall order. Yeah, nah. The second one, he can't get a good angle and just sort of thuds into the wood back here. Well, it would be Ulric's go, but he is down and unconscious.
I am going to get involved at this point. Party members down. I don't care about
roll
honor.
Roll. You're gonna have to roll initiative.
Sure. How do I roll initiative? I've never done it manually.
Go to your character sheets. And
Right
then
click.
next to your AC. Oh,
No, you can also just click the little toggle combat state as well. Mm-hmm.
Want to go first? Notice it. If you want to get
Anyone
involved
else
now,
who wants to join can right click the token, but otherwise I'm going to assume that it's only Baird trying to jump in otherwise.
Garreth rolled and Goltic rolled.
Unless... Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so Gloltic wouldn't interrupt a honorable fight unless, of course, he was told to by Vaike. So, what are you saying if you want him to jump in, Vaike?
Never mind, that Goltic's not going to join in.
Okay, all right. I will clear him from initiative. Baird, what do you want to do?
I will start with
That desperate shout that you did?
a yes.
Okay, so that's... I'm getting a leveled up, upcast healing word, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Ulric could be hearing this shout. What do you shout to them to get them back on their feet?
Not here, not now, not anymore.
Okay. Seeing that, they will immediately pounce on the opportunity to strike you. They say, "Hey, I told you they're cheats. They can't let an honorable duel just play out." And he will draw his longsword and strike at you, Baird. Ooh, well, you've had your eyes on him for a while. You're just able to duck out of the shot in time. Yeah, we'll go with the second attack and misses as well. All right.
And then it's at this
Another
point
hobgoblin back here.
that
Go
I
on.
think Goltic would probably join the fray, seeing that they're striking at third.
Okay. In that case, then put
His
it back on
initiative's
initiative.
20. Yeah.
I think he rolled so high. Yeah,
He
it was
got
like up
20
there.
something. And my turn was literally right whenever I got involved, so technically I would have been able to take a whole turn.
Goltic has 37 for initiative. Holy.
I'm gonna put him on
where does that
21.
20 come from?
He rolled a 20 previously.
Because I would have bonus as a held action after as Ulric went down.
He would have rolled. He would have gone before bed. I'm gonna say Gloltic doesn't get his go. I'm afraid. Instead, you're gonna get shot with some longbows. And that one. Rip. Well, we can say Gloltic at least somehow jumped in the way of that with a shield. Bounced it out the way.
Yeah, dodge tank.
Another miss. Another miss. Garreth.
Where do I need to go if I want to be in? Okay, cool. Let's play some music. Aw. Why him? It should be everyone within 30 feet.
But,
You target more people then.
This one should be okay. Reads right.
Jeez, a lot of scared hobgoblins.
And Wardy.
Okay, I think everyone but one. And Wardick, you say?
Hey, he failed.
Warden fails.
And is there any kicker on the Pipes of Haunting? Or is it just the frightened condition?
Or become frightened of you for 1 minute. Creature that fails the saving throw repeat at the end of each of its turns.
Okay, just frightened. That's fine then.
It's just
Cool.
frightened.
but they did
All
fail
right.
by a ton
Um,
because of the way the frightened condition works with us. They rolled 5 below.
Pretty much.
All
They
panicked.
panicked as well then. What's the DC?
15.
Okay, yeah. So a lot of these are absolutely panicked. What is it then? These Pipes of Haunting unleash that seems to spook them so much.
I was thinking of it being like a eulogy. Think the sounds of the haunted mansion from the movie,
Ooh.
but spooky.
okay.
Way more spooky than it should be.
The rattling
Okay,
of
interesting.
bones.
Oh
Goes to
no,
the
no! It's not the death scream thing. Oh, that is insane though. Oh, this
Feel a
was
lot of them.
action.
It is a whole action to do that, yes.
Still worth
Okay.
it.
Okay, and I'm gonna use my Step of the Fae.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna stand next to Vaike.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Need a hand?
Oh,
You get one at temp HP.
as many hands as you got. These guys aren't playing fair.
Okay.
That should be
What?
my turn.
You can talk. You're the one
fuck.
resorting to cheating.
Oh, yeah. And this cheater's gonna wipe the floor with you. And that's the best part.
You fight one of the jumping junipers, you fight us
sorry.
all.
I keep forgetting it. It's a D10. Sorry, make it a
In
6.
that case, if that's the case, you fight one of the League of Malevolence. You fight us all.
Yeah, we already beat up your...
And with that,
Oh, are you gonna get
you
him back?
see his helmed. You see his helmed, his dread helm suddenly flash. The eyes sort of shoot out like a kind of like an alert beam almost.
Oh.
Whatever that did, you're not sure, but something happened.
Zargash is gonna show up.
Oh,
What
no,
a dick.
Zargash.
Oh no,
Oh,
the guy we want
no.
to show up!
Oh, no, the guy that we almost beat to death at level 3. Oh, no.
Ulric, it's your turn.
Woo! Okay. Ooh, am I still big?
You are prone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's not a concentration spell.
Oh, okay.
You're just big because you are under a magical effect.
Okay.
It lasts until it wears off. So yeah, it's like 30 to get to there or something. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, right. I can make
Something
it,
like that.
right?
15 to get up. You can. It's no problem.
Cool. I'm gonna eat you.
Rage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm kind of happy. I get to rage again. I wanted to rage again because I felt like my wild magic roll is super bad, but it could always be even worse. So I guess we'll just have to see. I think it's still gonna roll. It still rolls my old one, so I'm just gonna not worry about that. That one's pretty cool though. Effect.
Roll a D100.
Yeah. Please be cool. What is it? 17. That doesn't sound cool. 17. You're subjected to an effect that lasts 1 minute unless its description says otherwise. Roll D8 to determine the effect.
No.
Let me roll my little Let me roll my D8 before I read any of these because I'm a little scared. Okay, I got a 2. What is 2? 2. Your size increases by 1 size category. Whoa!
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
He's swinging double
Holy
damage
crap.
now? Or,
Ulric
come on,
just
it's-
did Ant-Man
it's
like
huge.
bursting out of the ship.
Oh, I know Baird's
Holy
words
fuck,
really
that's
resonated
hilarious.
with me. I just grew even bigger.
Oh my god.
I know a cat that's very jealous
Jesus.
of you now.
Oh,
Woo!
God, Lord.
it had to be right now. You roll that too.
Oh,
Oh my god.
It's
That's
epic.
epic.
Pick him up and eat him
Holy
whole.
crap.
yeah.
Eat what you call.
Eat him.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Fucking hell.
I can't eat him,
This is
right?
jokes.
I cannot literally
Mm.
eat him.
What's holding you back? What's holding you back?
You could probably eat the whole
He
sword.
is. He's holding you back.
Well, you can hit him pretty hard. I
Right.
assume.
I'm gonna hit him pretty damn hard. I'm gonna consume him later. That's private
Make
time.
sure you
Mhm.
chew very well.
Yep. I don't want him moving around in there. I don't.
What's the extra damage? Is it doubled his damage die? 2d10?
It adds another D4, I'll say.
Ah.
This is ridiculous. Otherwise, it's too much. Otherwise, it is insane already. The fact that he's got to this size. Also, you do have advantage on any athletics
Oh,
checks. At this, I mean, you already have, but if you didn't, you would have
Yeah.
that because he's
Yeah.
technically 2 size categories less than you.
Alrighty.
But you can add another D4. This is
Perfect.
insane. Just you can feel the floorboards underneath you like creaking and snapping beneath your feet. Even if you fell to the lower deck, you'd still be at striking height to hit him. So- oh
Alright.
God.
And then for this swing,
Do
I'd
some
roll
damage.
2d4?
Yeah, 2d4 more. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
2d4 for each swing. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Let's roll that.
How? How is this the way this works out?
Another 4. Good lord. And another 2. Yeah, 4. He is looking battered and bruised. Even he looks. Maybe that's the true thing he's frightened of. He looks up like, oh my shit.
He's about to get-
Calm down. This
He's
is
about to get head
this is an
stuck in the
honorable
wall.
duel. This. Remember, this isn't to the death. I have your word.
I care.
Hmm.
You work with the guy
I
that
don't,
raised
but I'm
his
sh-
mom. You think we give a fuck?
You
Put
may
me in,
not
coach.
give a fuck, but I'm sure the Feywild does. This is a realm of rules, and you swore by them. And even Warduk, as evil and as dastardly as he may be, seems to send a ripple with those words. And you see trees beginning to shift, contort. You see the grass sort of sway and change color from a rippling green to a sort of raging red. Almost looks like the floor itself is on fire, but it's just the grass kind of waving back and forth.
Whoa, he's not dead yet. Whoa. I
yeah.
haven't killed him yet. Wait.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're still
We
alive.
can do that later.
Okay. Garreth. Let's see if I can get some shots on you.
Aren't they
This guy
frightened?
moves. Oh, this one is. Yeah, never mind.
And aren't they
Run
like all
away.
panicked? Aren't they all panicked, right? They're frightened.
They're panicked as well, yeah. So they have to roll a saving throw at the end of their turn. Still panicked. This one's fleeing. No. Oops. Oh, forget it always rolls. Anyway, Notus, it's your go. There's
Okay,
hobgoblins amassing. This one
yeah,
isn't
I can
frightened.
see this one
He's
approaching
trying
Baird.
to hat.
I'm not getting involved in the War Duke fight because that's between Vaike and
Okay.
Ulric in my eyes. So I'm just going to pop off this one that is going for Baird.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that was a terrible shot. That was also a terrible shot. What?
They are fairly armored, I will say. Just bear in mind, these guys are built for war, and they had, what is it, chainmail and a shield. So they're rocking an 18 AC by the looks. So they are able
Yeah,
to
but the
kind
fact that I
of
rolled the one
duck
just
and.
now is kind of...
Oh yeah, sure. But I'm saying it's less so your skill and more so they're just built for war, heavily armored targets.
Nah, it was my rolls, don't worry.
Unlike the rest of Feywild. Okay. Shit. All right. Fair. Anything else? You still got more in the tank.
I just want to get that guy away from bed because I think he's the only one that's not frightened, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Fine. Okay, damn it. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
Oh, this one as well. Actually, there's technically two. He was. I didn't miss it. It's very dark.
Fine. We are gonna rock up. We're gonna move. We're gonna go here.
This guy's on the turn order, isn't he? Is he not on the turn order? No.
Who's not on what
yeah.
turn?
No,
What
there's one hobgoblin.
There was a
that's
hobgoblin I
on
missed on the
turn
turn order. It's alright. There's another one that's not frightened. Notice you can see he's climbing over the wreckage of the midsection of the ship. But he's a little bit out of sight.
I'm gonna rock up. Mischief is gonna bite the dude.
Okay.
From the dude.
Oh yeah, should I clap a claw? Oh,
And
no, clap
misses.
claw is on.
What
He's
is
on 5.
happening?
Okay, we're good. Oh no. Yeah, some bad rolls. Alright.
Right.
Excuse me. Anything else?
If I action surge, can I change my weapon that I'm using, or do I have to still use the crossbow?
You can draw and stow a weapon.
Yeah, when you attack, you can choose to stow or draw a weapon as part of that attack.
That's fine. I just wasn't
Oh.
sure. Cool. Then, in which case, I'm going to action surge. And the sword's going to come out.
Yeah.
And we're
So the
gonna
way that would have
two-hand
to work is the last attack you made is you would like stow away your crossbow, and then on this action you draw your longsword or
it. Sure.
rapier.
Use you. Oh, it's because I'm on mischief. Hold
Go
on.
ahead.
I've got to move right up. There we go. I'm wondering. I'm gonna two-handed sundering it.
Sundering attack.
Yeah.
So
So that one hits finally.
it does, and it will also lower his AC.
Yes.
Cool.
Wait, did you draw
And
it
you got
from
another attack?
Snickersnack's hilt?
Yeah. I have to ask. Notice. Although I don't
Mhm.
think in the time you haven't been able to attune to it, have you? Nah. I think
No,
you jumped
I
in the
literally
fairy
have
ring
just
straight
been
after it
handed
got
it.
given
I've
to
been
you.
kind of like, what do I do with this?
Yeah.
You attuned to it.
Okay. Not yet then.
And then second attack.
But you have got a second attack. Yeah.
Can I do Sundering again or not? Does it make any difference?
You can do Sundering as many times as he has a bonus to AC, which is like 7 times. Now he's gone down to 16 AC, and you're still doing damage all the while.
Right, that is me.
All right, nice. I think that's Bacon.
Me. All right. I'm sorry, Warduke. It's nothing personal. It really isn't. I'll use my bonus action. I'll use my last second win. Oh, fantastic. Giving me 15 extra feet of movement. And now it's time. All right. And how about another one? All right. He's unconscious. I'm not killing him.
Goes to death's door. Yeah,
You don't have
unconscious,
death's
rather.
He's unconscious.
Yeah,
And then
he looks
my
up at
free
you.
object interaction will pick his sword up.
As he goes down, he goes, "You dishonorable drunkard!" And he gets knocked out.
All right, I'll take his sword. I'm gonna pick it up with my free object interaction. I'm gonna throw it into Ulric's mouth.
You'll have to wait till Ulric's turn for him to do that, but
I'll keep it in
I'll
there.
say you can pick it up. Yeah.
Alright, well,
Okay.
I guess if it has to be Ulric's turn, I'll leave it there then.
Sure.
I thought I could expedite the process, but if not, I'll
you,
leave it there.
You pick it up.
and-
You just wrestle it from his grip.
Okay, or if
Here,
I mean,
or you
Ulrich
can just
do that,
yeah.
I would do something
It's true.
else. This guy's still down here, right?
Zarek is still down there. Yeah, he's the one who took out Ulric.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my last incarnation. This can be a disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage
For the attack I'm about to do on
yes.
him?
Yeah, he's correct. Yeah, he's still got
Right here.
displacement on him.
Yep. See if I can hit it.
I'll give him the dodge action.
That one would have hit. Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah,
one would
so
have
roll
hit, but so let me roll it one more time. Ah, we're good.
Yeah, you would have hit. Okay, so we'll take the first roll. Alright, and after that, you see his displacement ceases to function. It's like you knocked him out of it, suddenly he shakes his head. Okay. Couple more hobgoblins over here. One's gonna aim up at Garreth and take 2 longbow attacks.
Oh, is that advantage?
Seems to be in the dark.
I have dark vision, but
Concentration?
question. If my AC was 20, would that miss?
Dark vision. No, that would hit.
Okay.
Well, he is seemingly firing from the darkness. He only needs to see you, but oh shit, a crit.
Ouch.
Another concentration check. Ooh, there we go. Okay. I got a spellcaster. General.
Panic.
Oh,
Panicked.
You will run away. End his turn. Saves against the panic.
That is the DC, yep.
Yep. Clapperclaw gets a go in all of this chaos.
Yeah, well, he had his eye on the one that's literally just gone, run away! So he'll
Oops.
go downwards to the one that Notus is also going after.
Okay.
And get the claws out, snappy, snappy.
Yeah.
God damn it!
No.
Would
Nip it is
flanking would have made
chainmail,
the
but it's
difference?
a lot to cut through. No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
He's still pretty armored. Okay, this is the bottom of the round here, with the rest of the hobgoblins running into the distance. This guy as well. He's off. Yee. Couple of wisdom saves for him. That one's still under the effects, and so is that one. Okay. Let's roll these guys on.
Who are we rolling up?
The other
What?
members of the League of Malevolence.
Oh, wonderful.
Wonderful
Can we
indeed.
get it?
I'm gonna have Zach get here. You can climb up.
I'll give an attack opportunity at him.
Yeah, let me check 1 second. Look at displacement. If you take damage, probably distance into the starving extent. Okay, so he is back to being
Dodge.
alert again.
Alright. So
Yeah.
disadvantage.
He is a slippery one. You do manage to hit him. Okay.
The cloak is gone immediately.
Yeah, and then he's going to take an extra d6 damage.
From the shield.
How long can he dodge?
Yeah, so it'll be 7 damage.
Okay. Undo that. Take away 7. Alright. He is going to climb up to where Warduke is. Lay down a smoke bomb. That's brilliant effect, isn't it?
The counter strike.
It's so good.
Yep. It's so good.
That's one of his attacks to do that as well. So he's got a second one too. Which do I be absolutely evil? Yeah, fuck it. Should be an advantage. He's got blind fighting. Yeah,
He's got blind
yeah,
fighting?
of course he
Ooh.
does. Yeah, he does. He's a bastard like that. He's gonna hit you with that, Vaike, and on top of that, I need you to make that Constitution saving throw again.
Con save. Oh no.
Ooh. Okay, that will have you drop unconscious. Let me just give you that extra 6 too. You feel that dizziness before suddenly spins your head all the way around and you drop to the ground with a thud. Unconscious. Not at 0, just sleeping.
Is there maybe a bardic inspiration to save me in this moment?
You only have to hear or see me, so I believe that could work. Let me check.
You will need to roll up there some pretty high. Yeah, you'll need to get up there on the roll. A 2 was pretty bad.
Yeah, that is pretty bad.
Yeah,
but is it within the realms of possibility?
I'm not gonna say. You haven't seen the DC for this yet, so you don't know.
So what knocked him like unconscious?
The poison.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's
key
a sleep,
to my
it's a
heart.
sleep effect.
It's only
Key to
once per fight as well.
Oh, okay.
No bardic? Nope. All right. That case,
No.
we are gonna You don't know what's going on in the smoke, but he has got a bonus action, and that'll be his go. Gloltic's got to go.
Ulric is going to do his standing leap and get onto the deck of the ship. And Morduk's sword is still on fire, right? In this cloud of smoke?
It is, but it doesn't provide any vision. It's just
but you can see
bright
it, right?
smoke. Yeah, there's a glowing something within the smoke, and you can definitely feel the heat coming from it as well.
Can Goltik grab it?
Okay, yeah. Well, let me check. You can go to grab it, yeah. And Goltik promptly bumps into someone in the smoke here and realizes someone is holding it.
Okay. That someone in front of him, he's going to make an attack against whoever's in front of him.
Okay. Yeah, there will be attacks with disadvantage.
Is Morduk not right here?
No. If you're against the guy who's got the glowing sword, then you're standing there.
Okay, so it's this guy. So take his attack with disadvantage.
That'd be a miss anyway.
Oh, he's trying to hit Vaike. Hey.
Hey, whoa.
Second attack.
I can't see! I hope this isn't you, Vaike.
Misses again.
Swoosh, swoosh through the smoke.
And
And whoever's dodging out of the way, this is incredibly nimble and light on their feet.
Goltik will end his turn.
Okay, bad.
Sorry, I'm trying to decide. Yeah, I will, think my best code of action right now is to How close is this guy to being down? Chris?
Sorry, yeah, well, you can see he's bloodied. So
Okay.
he's at least half dead.
Okay.
And his armor's all broken. Fuck me, where's Zarek go? Oh, he's up here. Okay, cool.
I think I will do that. And I'll give my mantle to Notus, Mischief, myself, and Ulric. I will use my movement to move up to where Vaike was. And reach to pick him up. I heard a thud.
Mm-hmm. You'd have to use... Oh, you're using the mantle to climb up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You'd have to stand here. It's not much room left up on that deck.
That's fine. But I'd reach to pick him up. Am I able to do so?
Oh, what? You mean get rid of the prone condition?
No, I want to pick up Vaike, like literally carry him.
Okay.
I don't think you can
Vaike,
carry
you good
me,
with that?
unfortunately.
I weigh 14.
I'm cool with it, but I weigh like 280 pounds or something.
Oh. Okay. Well, you can definitely drag him at like half movement, but
yeah,
like lifting him up is a bit out of the.
I'm just gonna try.
Like, you can't like physically lift him up. But dragging him is effectively the same thing.
Yeah, because I can use about 10 feet of the free movement from Bardic from Mantle to get up, or 15, and then I can drag him out of the smoke.
Okay. Where do you want him drag? You need to get him. You would need to drag him a total of like. Jesus, 40 feet to get him to anywhere that is, because Ulric's taking up this entire space. So dragging him, you would need another 40 feet.
I would have
like maybe even more, 50 feet, because it's 25 to here.
Can you push him off the ship, like here or here?
You take a d6 of full damage, but you could push him, yeah.
No, it'd be fine. I can catch him.
I got a hard head. I'm fine. Push me off the ship. Push me off the ship. I got a hard head. And maybe it'll wake me up from being unconscious.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I was going to say, it is either an action to wake him up, or you can try to shove him and have him take damage. But
you can use an action to wake me up.
If you think that's the right choice, I will make it.
I think whatever choice you think
it is a choice.
I can't do much in the smoke. I'm a spellcaster with a lot of scene spells, so.
Yeah, deliberately so. The smoke is definitely a disengaging tool.
But
not for me.
But it is an action to wake someone up out of this poison. So that's up to you.
I will. When is his turn compared to things? Yeah, I'll wake him up.
Okay. Vaike shakes you, gives you a slap, and tickles you with whatever it is.
Can I give his feet in the process? Since I have a lot of movement.
Yeah, if you've got at least 15, I'll say you can try to get him up.
Yes, easily. I had mantle, so.
Okay, then. Yeah. In doing so, you slap him out of it. And that's your go. Alright, hobgoblins. Oh, you know what? You don't take attacks of opportunity when you use charm, do you? The mantle.
No, mantle is so Notus could have moved, and Mischief could have moved, and Ulric could have moved up to their full speed as a without opportunity if they wanted to.
Oh, cool.
Did any of you want to move?
I can't. I mean, I don't know where, like, Zarak is, right?
No, but you
know where he was.
If you're trying to move forward, you'd bump into him.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna stay where I am here. I just moved down a tiny. I just shimmied to the side a little
Sure.
bit.
And you all have 10 hit points as
Is-
well. You all have
How many?
6. Let me look. It's
6?
5 temporary hit points.
Woo.
5, alright.
I would have included
Cool.
Vaike in that list, but
That's-
I can't see him.
No.
Right. Okay, 5 for you, 5 for Mischief. And did you want to move with Mischief stuff?
Yeah, I just want to come round on the left. Hang on. Ooh,
Okay.
left, mid. Just want to sort of come around here. Do you
Yeah,
want to move
that sounds good.
more?
Not really.
No, you good?
No.
Cool. Oh no.
Okay. Alright. I'm just trying to find your token so I can target it. Is he underneath Mischief? There you go. Alright, I'm gonna take a swing at Mischief with this. Well. Mischief's scary. No, we do it anyway. Alright. This guy is the only one not afraid. This is supposed to be a duel. Fall back. Oh boy. Okay. I wasn't expecting this so soon, but here we are. Notice as this gobgoblin is trying to argue with you and tell you what the hell are you doing. You don't listen to this guy, of course. You've got your own. You got the jumping junipers you care about. It seems they're diving into this action. You might not even know the meaning of honor, but there is a voice you do know and do listen to,
No.
and you hear it echo out.
Notus! No.
We have told you not to
Dare
move.
you? Listen to me now. You will take care of your friends and let this duel end. It is over. Enough of this farce, this charade. If they do not stand down, take them down.
Oh no.
And you hear this voice somewhere from beyond, wherever it is. I'm gonna actually, you know what? No, we'll drop them right in. It seems there is, from the top of the boat, you see a great light appearing and manifesting and stepping out of a portal. I think that only maybe Garreth and a little bit of Ulric, your right eye, Ulric, can see this. Your left eye, like one eye's in the smoke. The other, you can see that out of the portal, Zargash of Orcus, Kelek, the sorcerer, that you haven't seen until now, but here he is. This old wizened man seems to be calling out. He seems to be the one ripping open the portal. He steps forward with a draconic-looking staff, a long cape, which has immaculate design and threadwork. Like, damn, that's an impressive looking...
He looks really good, actually.
Yeah. The collar, everything. Like, who designed that? It rivals Notus, in fact. Like, her ability. And then finally, a third figure that no one has seen up till this point. And it is another spellcaster-ish looking type. She has this kind of raven black cloak. She has this red collar. These spiked tattoos running down her face, massive hooped earrings. And she has this crackling lightning coming from her staff. And you see this individual. Yes, and some sort of skull on the top of her head from some monstrous creature. And the same crackle of lightning seems to shine in one of her eyes as well. It does appear as though the League of Malevolence out here in full. And that... Let's see if there's anything else you can do. It's a bonus action. No. That's it for now. You will simply... You will, yeah, no.
It's fireball.
God.
You will simply command...
Fireball, right?
Please.
Oh my god.
I love
No, he
D&D.
simply commands Notus. More than anything, he focuses his efforts on telling you exactly what you need to do. If your party do not stand down, you are ordered to take them down
Do I
and
get
honor the duel
wisdom save or
effectively.
something?
I thought Notus listened.
Yes, I
And,
know, but
that's what they're
yeah.
told.
I mean, I have a reason Notus could resist.
Potentially. I will say for now, it's in your hands as a player as to what to do, but you can interpret that as non-lethally, right? You don't have to say kill everyone, but rather the intentions you can tell from Kellic is to end the fighting. Like, this fight has gone on long enough, and he says, "Let this duel be at an end." And yeah, that's what he wants, and that's what you interpret. He wants to just end the fighting altogether, and if they don't, then you're to do something about it. Garreth, it's your go.
Yeah, you're right. The fight has gone on long enough. Let's end this.
Then lower your weapon.
Fireball.
What weapons? No. Good night.
If they all fail, that'd be so funny.
Nothing happens.
Ugh.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You want to talk? Let's talk.
Things are going down. Okay, he lifts up his hand as he sees you casting the spell. Oh.
That doesn't-
And
Let's get out of here, guys.
Let's just go home.
I think there's a reason. There's a very good reason why nothing happens. In fact, as he swipes his hand away, you see the spell seems to fail to apparate completely. And he says, "Seems you have not mastered the fundamentals of the arcane."
Wait.
I can teach you if you wish to learn. I can take you under my tutelage, under my wing. Then you might truly thrive as a spellcaster. But such paltry attempts will not work. And yes, he does cast counterspell. If you're wondering.
Hey, you wanted to end the fight. This was the fastest way to end the fight. If you want
Notus,
to
I
fight,
believe you know what to do.
Yes, Notus.
Zargash looks lovely.
Yes, Notus. Listen to your friends and don't listen to the League of Malevolence. Are you saying his voice?
What? It's mimicry. So tricksy. All right, Garreth, anything else?
Let's go, guys. Let's get out of here. Let's run.
Let's here. I'm gonna heal Ulric for 5 HP.
Nice.
Okay. Quick lay on hands. All right, sweet. The first time we've seen some healing from Garreth in this way. Is there anything in particular you want to flavor it like?
Oh, it's the same way Super Garreth does it.
Nice.
What's it called?
But he's just got a little bit.
It's like grain, carefully
Wheat.
sprouting out the wounds, weeds, and then covering the wounds and then closing up, making it into new skin.
It's awesome. Seems like not all of Super Garreth left his form.
Mm-hmm.
Still got a bit of that radiantness lurking within him. Nice. All right, Ulric, it is your turn.
Okay. Jeez.
Where's my portal? Am I supposed to put it down?
Well,
Hey,
Go on then.
question.
mm,
If
Yes.
Kellic used counter spell or something, do I get my spell slot back?
You do.
Yeah, you do actually. Enjoy. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, the new counter spell. I have to roll a save. You have to roll a save if we're
I
doing
have
the
to roll
old
a
rules.
save.
I mean the new rules. Sorry. Yeah, you have to roll a save. Con.
What is it? Con save.
So it might go off.
Yeah. Seven.
17.
Let me check your spell. Yeah, that's actually a save. Okay. I do need to roll some wisdom save.
That also goes for Ulric, Goltic.
But you're
Oh,
sleeping
fuck,
us?
Sleep.
I'm
sleep-
sleeping everyone.
I believe
It's only a
sleep is-
10-foot radius.
No, I'm sleeping everyone in the
Alright,
clouds. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were going for.
We're getting slept?
I
I
wanted
don't-
to fight. I wanted to stop the
Jesus.
duel, so I was going to target this group, not them. So I was very.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Okay. Fuck. Bad. Vaike. Ulric, roll wisdom saves.
Okay.
Oh god.
Which is why I was surprised they counterspelled it.
I didn't know you was aiming for me. Or not. I didn't see the template. Apologies. Oh god,
yeah,
Ulric's going
I play-
unconscious. Shit.
Vaike saved,
Uh-huh.
Baird saved, Ulric is sleepy.
Mhm. Sleepy isn't immediately unconscious though, is it? It's
It-
just
it is.
incapacitated, correct?
It already is unconscious.
Okay. Zarek got 20.
Everyone's safe. Except for Ulric.
Oh wait.
What's that?
Oh no, never mind. It's if you succeed, then nothing happens. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Alright then. I think Ulric's the only one who got sleepy.
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna get rid of the spell
that's
again.
that.
Oh, already is. Cool.
Okay, sorry Ulric. I think you're incapacitated this turn.
Yep.
Just before Garreth. Yeah, just after Garreth, sorry, you feel the drowsiness wash over you. Shit.
Oh, sorry. You were saying, old
I
man?
don't- Well, if I'd known you were targeting them, I would have just let it go through anyway. Ugh, dear. This is tiresome. Notus, enough shenanigans. You've been running loose for too long. It is neither the time nor the place for fighting. If they will not listen to me, make them listen to you.
I've only healed our friends.
We'll take our leave.
It's your turn, Notus.
Okay, I'm gonna get Mischief to jump up on deck, which means this guy
Mm-hmm.
gets an attack opportunity. So, swing.
No, he is honorable and will abstain from hitting you.
Oh,
He says, I will give you this chance now. Stand down. And, he like sheaths his sword. We are not we're not as roguish as that Zarek guy. But no, he won't attack you.
Cool. Mischief will
I've
jump
stayed
up on
my
deck.
arm now. Okay,
Oh.
now stay yours, is what he says.
I'm going to hop off Mischief once we're on deck, and then I'm going to use... Ooh. Come on. my movement to get close enough to this smoke screen, and I will use Gust to move away the smoke, or as much of it as I can.
Yeah, okay. I'll say... What is Gust? A level 5? I'm sure it's like you can hedge out a 10-foot space or something. Just check.
Yeah, because it goes up. Hang on, I haven't looked at it since I leveled up, because I know at a certain level it increased. Hold on.
Yeah, you can hedge out vapor within a 5-foot cube.
Yeah.
So you can choose like one square to just get rid of it.
Yeah, but...
How long does the smoke bomb last?
Well, it's only been one round so far. So not long normally, but which square did you want to hedge out exactly? The center or?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and just start clearing
top?
it from the middle outwards.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna sort of look. I've still got my sword in my hand. I'm literally just gonna look behind myself at Garreth and Ulric, and I'm just like, we are leaving.
Okay. That does reveal Warduke, who is laying on his ass, and I should have given him the hit points, which I totally forgot. But he was administered a small healing potion for the bonus action on Zarek, but he looks really beaten up. He's on 5 hit points, but
Can I
he's
get a
barely
wisdom
alive.
save from Warduke then?
Oh yeah, you might be
Yeah,
sleeping.
you mean for the right?
For sleep?
Oh no, this is for the. Fuck, sorry, I rolled a bunch. Yeah, sorry, I rolled a nat 20. Was my wisdom save? There you go.
And technically also for
Shit.
Trident.
Yeah, I don't know if it does much, but there you go. Frightened. He wakes up, but he's still in some nightmare. Wow, 19? Jeez. Okay, he's no longer frightened. No, nor is he sleepy. Okay. The rest of the fight. Well, how's this going to go? Skylar, okay. She is not pleased either. Did you sound like you were telling? Yeah, thanks for showing up. She steps forward and she looks up towards you, Garreth, and raises her eyebrow.
Wait.
That was a little dramatic.
What? You want to end the fight. I want to end the fight. When my friends are angry, this is what makes them not angry.
There was a better spell than that. You could have tried something like this, for example.
I can't see it.
And she unleashes a hypnotic pattern on everyone over there.
Fortunately, I'm in a cloud of smoke.
Yeah, you're okay.
God, all this magic in my brain.
Sorry, dude.
Oh.
Okay. Oh no, Notus, you might just make it actually.
I'm gonna roll
I
inspiration.
think. Okay. Go ahead. Reroll the wisdom save.
Fuck.
That's still not enough. Okay. Everyone but Notus is incapacitated up there. Even the hobgoblin got hit by that as well. And you see they are just sort of staring off blankly, and there's this strange hypnotic illusion that appears, and it's sort of this swirling pattern at first, and you realize as it kind of like enlarges to the size it was supposed to feel, it's almost like a cinnamon swirl. And there's these bright colors that just rain down around it, almost as if all these like sweets and confetti are just falling around you. And that'll end her turn. Vaike.
Alright, you want the duel over? Duel's over. We'll leave. Pack it up. We're going.
So So you're surrendering. You hear Warduke's voice from Malith.
I'll put one of my heavy iron boots on his chest. That way I can knock the wind out of it. Not surrendering. It seems like you called your daddy for help. We're gonna take our leave. I may be an idiot, but I'm not stupid.
Next time, bring warriors, not actors.
Yeah. Next time I'll bring all the potions I can carry, too. Right?
Go on, get up. Walk away. If you can still walk straight.
Just don't forget. Don't forget how it felt when I punched you.
Alright, these back and forths go on for the whole turn. Little quips, little retorts.
I'll take... Vaike 2 will flip him off, and then he'll teleport over to me.
Okay. No. Okay. We're gonna go down to Clapperclaw. The other hobgoblins are not fighting anymore, so...
Clapperclaw got hypnotic patterned.
Oh, you did. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, it feels strange. You're the one who normally puts someone else into a trance.
Did?
But...
He's not very smart.
No, okay. Zargash is there as well, Ulric, and you see him grinning with delight as you are forced to retreat. And he's, in fact, Ulric's just standing there in a daze and says,
I'm like asleep and I'm like hypnotized. I'm just like brain dead right now.
Kellic, it would be so easy for us to finish off these marauders. Why let them go? Kellic says, because, as I said, they still have much to learn. Perhaps one day we can teach them. And you too have much to learn as well, Zargash. There are better uses for a chaotic crew like this. If directed in the right area, they can make a mess for us, not against us. As you wish, great leader. And he takes this kind of mock bow and sticks his staff. Well, what? No, he hasn't got a staff anymore.
Oh no!
Oh
no! I wonder what happened to his staff.
Like,
yeah, I guess
Alec is gonna dog.
He's got
staff. Like,
he's got like this piece of wooden, like splintered wood from the ship, and he shapes a rudimentary snake head on it and just shoves that into the ground instead. It's like it looks like a 2x4 though. It's just it's his replacement stuff. Still got a nail sticking out of the end. All right. Okay. Then in that case, I'll just have him hold his turn. Warduke clambers out and away from the wreckage, and will dash. I mean, he has to. He's still frightened. No, he's not frightened anymore, is he? So he will wander over towards the group where Zargash is waiting with a healing spell for him, but nonetheless, he will also step through and into this kind of awaiting portal, which Kellic ripped open. But I'm going to assume that combat is over unless anyone is trying anything more. Zarak does the same as well. He would jump down. The smoke bomb does dissipate, but in response to that, he would then chuck down another one. To recover his retreat. Throws it down. Oops. There you go. Throws it down here.
The Counter-Strike.
Are they just fucking off? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, we're leaving. We're leaving.
Yep. They are.
Oh.
They are. They're gone.
Okay.
Unless you want to stop them, Baird, you would get one more turn with Glortic and Baird, but
I mean,
otherwise, I'm going to assume...
I might have peeked out to get a look at look at some of them before the second smoke bomb went off, but that's it. That's all I would do.
Yeah, you might get a look at them. That's about it. But it's only an instance before another smoke bomb covers their retreat.
I'm focused on putting their voice
And
into
then-
memory, to be honest.
I see. Yeah, you hear what you hear. And when it comes around to Calic's turn, the smoke doesn't last as long, as it seems like it is sucked away into another dimension, and the portal closes rapidly behind them.
Wait, they just left us with these hobgoblins?
And they did, actually, as it happens. But
They don't care about
the hobgoblins have run away. Most of them have fled on their turn anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to say these two are off. These 3, 4, 5? There's like 4 of them, 5 of them that have just run off the map. They're not even visible
gone.
anymore as they rush off into the tree line.
Just 2 left.
The only one that's left is the one that's already sheathed his sword. And this guy will also use his action to dash away
Oh,
anyway.
they're leaving the
so
wreckage to us at this point because they're
I think
crews run off.
maybe he takes up. He probably lifts up one of the caches as he does. And this guy, if you let him go,
Wait, hey, bud.
then he
Hey,
will.
bud.
Hey.
You don't need to run. We won't attack you anymore.
Just need to
We can be
talk.
friends if you want.
He turns. What?
We have-
The duel is over, and your friends are still hypnotized. So if you have anything to say it quick.
What's the deal with Wardo?
Vaike,
Oh,
you're hypnotized. Sorry.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Nah, get out of here. I don't want to see you anymore. You're lost.
Could I,
Okay.
with my invisible mage hand, slip something out of away from the cache as he's trying to run away with it?
Yeah. If you're not hypnotized, yeah.
I'm not. I wasn't. I was in the smoke when it went off. I
Okay,
couldn't see
then.
it.
It's a big, heavy. So you can put something on it, but you wouldn't be able to take anything out of it necessarily, or open it.
Can I put the on fire torch on it? Set it on fire?
Sure. You could probably do that. Set it on fire. The hobgoblin. Damn, yeah, that's another aggressive action. It's like I thought we were done, and the top half of the wood starts smoking.
I didn't say you could take anything.
This is ours. He tries to brush off the fire. He's basically on his turn, going to try and put it out, but he'll then have to move again, so he doesn't get as far this turn. He spends his time like trying to stamp it out, but he's
Just let
still
him
trying to
go.
leave with it.
Just let him go. It's fine. Whatever it is, he stole it from some poor people in the material plane.
Yep. He's dishonorable. Fleeing like a coward.
After a minute, Ulric, you come out of your stupor, as does Garreth and everyone else. And you're left there in the smoking pile of wreckage here. Yeah, what do you do next? And
Look around for anything of note. I'm sure that he couldn't carry away everything of interest in a single moment.
Yep, there are still a number of caches and supplies. You could roll a survival check to get a rummage through and find what isn't smashed to pieces or already burnt.
Yeah. Can I have Buffon help me? Look for stuff.
Sure.
For the help action, yeah. Oh,
Okay, yeah. You do find there are supplies that they've plundered, mostly treasure, gold, jewelry, like hand mirrors or pieces of art. Though a lot of those took the impact and have broken. The stuff that is very salvageable is just like the gold itself and jewelry, gems, etc. I
okay.
can roll up some gold for you guys, definitely.
I totally put
Most of
some
the
of it in the
Mm.
the bag of holding since I have it. Nothing hurts that. So,
okay,
or not the bag of
yeah,
holding.
okay.
The,
I'll do
portable
that
wallet.
when we close up session, and I'll
Of
tell you
course.
how much exactly is here.
It's got to be a multiple of 3 and 8.
Ulric. Yeah, absolutely. And during which, Ulric, you do see reminders of your own home, the type of items that they came in filling and ransacking. It reminds you of like maybe picture frames or idols that your mother and you used to collect, and you see these same sort of trinkets and things that they've obviously pillaged from other homes amongst them.
You
Yeesh.
mentioned broken mirrors.
Yeah,
Can I collect
like
them
anything of
all and
worth.
can I collect all the mirrors and repair them because they are super unlucky?
To be fair,
Apparently
the new
so. Their
Warduke
entire
broke
ship
a
got
lot of
shot
mirrors.
down.
Uh-huh.
It kind of broke on the impact, but yeah, you can gather up some of those and repair the glass. Yeah, you look around at the wreckage. You see, this duel was similarly. This whole fight ended in an absolute wreckage as well, with neither side claiming victory. It feels as though there's unfinished business yet again.
Hey, Vaike, what have you learned from this fight?
What?
What have you learned from this fight?
Well, a couple things, Garreth. They don't play fair. And
Well, that's nothing new.
exactly, nothing new, but things you would think things would change. And
I mean, we
I
know we
really
can
weren't.
beat them.
I'm I'm not really worried. This pretty much turned out how I thought it would.
I apologize for interrupting.
No, I mean,
I'm not
it's
just
not
going to
like
stand by
it's
and
not
let you
like
guys fail.
whatever potion that he threw down his throat, whatever potion he put on before we started fighting, those things were incredibly powerful and we had no way to match them. So if we catch them again, I'll probably have new potions, but maybe in that time we'll need new potions, you know?
Also, maybe check where your enemies are before fighting.
No, I don't think that was the problem. I mean, we had Warduke on the rope right there, but
To be
Yeah,
fair,
but
the
yeah.
amount of magic,
Morduk isn't the one to look
the
out for.
amount of magic that was in that potion that he drank completely changed the fight. Unfortunately, that's just how it went.
Yeah,
And that's
where
not, and
did
that's
it get
something
potion
that's
from?
not something that me and Ulric have any control of. Because what would have happened if he didn't drink that potion was Ulric would have squished him, and then we would have
Mhm.
squished the little guy. But unfortunately, that potion
Jack
kind of
speaks up. He says, "Hey, wasn't that fight to the down or whatever? You know, like
Mhm.
you won. You
Yeah.
beat his ass. He went
I did.
down, and that technically is That's victory right there.
I'll pick Jack up and I'll put him on my shoulders, and I'll be like, you know, Jack, you're right. What did we learn today? We learned we can beat their ass. So again, look at me, and you see Vaike has a smile across his face. I'm not worried. I'm quite impressed with myself, and I'm impressed with Ulric right here too. We put the hurt onto Warduke.
And you ruined his shield?
And no, not we. Ulric ruined his shield. So he's gonna think twice about messing with us. And look, guys, we didn't even have to do anything. And look at what we're standing on. The material plane isn't gonna get raided by him anytime soon. So all in all,
that's and Baird like looks at it and goes, "That's actually a high point of victory because we caused this to happen."
So not only did we beat him up to the point where he had to call his daddy, he's also out of a ship and out of a crew. So, you know what, Ulric, give me some skin up top.
Junipers all high five.
Oh, I'm gonna let out the balloon.
I'm not gonna high five you.
What's the matter? What's wrong?
This sucks.
The balloon animal.
What sucks?
I mean, there's all the people I really hate, and I really wanted him dead. Honestly,
next time.
Regardless of the rules, I would have eaten him still.
And you know what?
He's
Next
gone
time,
now.
Next time, Ulric, we're gonna fight him to the death. All right?
I guess so, but
Next
hold on
time we're
until
not
next
wasting
time.
time with an honorable duel. We should have just attacked them.
You're right. I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong. We should have just jumped him, kicked him when he's down. We don't owe that man anything. Honor, throw it out the window. We should have just gone in there guns a-blazing. And next time, that's what we should do. We'll kill him.
And
Yeah,
with that,
I guess so.
Ulric a little left unsure, but if there's any more motivation you need, Ulric, you definitely hear the voice of Ulric.
Frick.
We were so close. That sword was within our grasp. We should have eaten it.
Can I throw Ulric whatever's left of the shield that got like slewn off and throw him the pieces to eat?
Mere scraps, but I will take them.
You're so right.
Notice?
Next time, we'll be even closer. I could just taste it. I'm gonna rage because I'm so excited. and I'm gonna roll my D100 because I'm so excited.
Please blow up. Please blow up. Please blow up.
78, whatever that is. What is 78? A random creature within 60 feet if you have the poison condition for 24 hours.
Give me some skin, Ulric. Give me some skin.
My god.
Yeah, we're gonna get him next time.
You're signing out right. It's Vaike.
Oh man. What's up with me having
You still
1v1s
got
and
some
getting
of that
sick afterwards?
poison from the Zarak's poison seems to have a double dose, and it kicks in as soon as you high five.
A little bit of an aftertaste in the mouth. Oh man, I just got hit with it. Oh.
Oh wait,
man.
I have to roll my D4. You're poisoned for 3 hours.
Guys, I think we should try to get into a fight within the next 3 hours. I don't know why. I think it would be it.
Notus.
Oh,
Notus, are you
Fantastic.
alright?
Notus just throws the scabbard back to Vaike and gets Mischief to walk.
Notus.
Oh no. And on that tense little cliffhanger, I think there is a perfect little place to end up tonight's session. What a fight. What drama. We will see how this unfolds next session. Till then, thank you guys for playing. Thanks for watching, and see you all next week. Bye bye.
Except for me.
Can I get a
Bye.
bye bye?
Bye.
There you go.